I'm coming.
Hey!
I'm coming!
Guys, it's just me today.
Yeah, Morgie.
Oh, not true.
We're a little bit further away from you all right now, so we're gonna talk a little bit louder. But we are at a dinner table because we're mukbanging it up. Well, we're still getting like all the food ready, so we'll show you guys.
If I put this in the refrigerator and like keep it in there for a while and take it out.
Freezer?
No, what I'm saying is if I put it in the refrigerator,
Oh yeah, you're
then I get it back out and it stays out and the temperature kind of
I think it'd
fluctuates.
be fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're good. Once we get everything situated, guys, we'll show you. Hang on.
Oh, whoa.
Wait, we're gonna lower that just a tad. Just a tad.
Lower it?
Just yeah, so they can see a little of what's on the plate.
Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. See if you can keep it. Yeah, that's good. And then we can kind of pull it up.
Hello, guys. Hello, hello, hello.
Michael, I'm coming in close to you, bro.
We gotta really bring it in.
We're all like sun-kissed and...
Yeah, a little toasty today.
Guys, is it? I mean, we look tan.
Um,
Well, I've been getting a ton of sun.
Yeah, you have.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I mean, you're a tanner. Let's scoot up as much as we can. Guys, welcome, welcome, welcome to the 100K celebration Q&A mukbang.
So
Oh, hold up. I gotta take off the broiler's on.
Oh.
Whoa!
We have
Turn
got
that off.
a real treat for you guys today. I hope that you came hungry. Perhaps you are eating your own dinner as you watch
you have
this.
to eat as well. That just kind of makes sense, right?
Yeah, and
'Cause
if you're not eating, you're gonna get hungry.
This
so.
is going to make you hungry.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Wow.
So how are we gonna do this?
Well,
We need something to serve.
oh yeah,
Do you have
some
any
service.
tongs over here?
Forks.
Find something for us, Mike. Guys,
Not really.
welcome. Let us know if you can hear us.
Do you want a big spoon or something?
Okay,
There
now
we
we're
go.
Looking for
talking.
noodles.
As you can tell, we're a little further away so that we can all fit in the camera. So we'll try to speak up for you guys.
Yes. Thank you guys for joining. Laura says loud and clear.
Okay, good.
Paul says we hear you. Hey, Paul.
Got your Lima Charlie? Lima Charlie means loud and clear in military terms, guys.
Lima Charlie.
Lima Charlie.
Charlie.
Gotcha. Lima Charlie.
We
Yeah,
hope
the
that you
noodles.
guys will enjoy this as much as we will. Oh, okay. I'm good now.
Yes, guys, we are looking at this. Oh,
Oh!
we're looking at this spread in front of us, and we are feeling truly blessed. But we do just want to say,
Michael's eating.
okay, hold on. Give me a
Hurry!
20-second dialogue
Sorry.
here.
Sorry.
We are exceedingly grateful for you guys, your support, the encouraging messages when we're getting a little hate online. We're grateful for every one of you who has watched, shared, commented, liked our videos. Truly a blessing. We love doing this.
Yeah.
We love you guys.
Yeah.
All right, with that said, we did go ahead and pray right before we came live, but I will just say once again, Heavenly Father, thank you for this food. It is truly a feast, and we are beyond blessed. Thank you for your blessings, and we pray and speak blessing over our subscribers in their days. If they're having a tough day, lift them up, because you are an awesome God who cares about the details of our lives. In Jesus' name, amen.
Sarah O'Daniel, thank you for your super chat. She says, this ain't much, but thank you for standing firm. Girl, we appreciate it no matter what.
So
Every
Seriously.
bit.
Are we going to start describing what
All right.
you have here?
Yes, we should. Michael, how about this? Let's start over with Morgan.
But I'm going to start loading on the food because I'm hungry.
So Morgan, you can start loading on the food. Morgan, you tell us what you got first.
Here you go.
All right, guys. So there's this sushi place, sushi and grill place, hibachi grill, and they have the best lo mein noodles literally ever. So good. So that's what I'm gonna eat.
Let us know in the comment section, out of everything you're seeing us throwing onto our plates, what looks best to you. Do you like lo mein noodles?
So what I got, you all went to a Chinese restaurant called Pecco Bistro. Paul and I enjoy going there from
It's
time
our
to time.
favorites. We go there quite fairly often.
So white rice, maybe a little more healthy than fried rice. Both are good. Got white rice, and we also got teriyaki steak with. Oh,
Michael, can I dish you up some noodles, bro?
you can, my friend.
Let's
Go
start.
ahead.
Yeah, it's coming.
You have,
coming
of
your way.
course, you have your, I guess, broccoli, carrots, possibly cucumbers, but it's just this is good, guys. It's
Good. You got a little health. Did I hear some health benefits in there?
Well,
Squash.
it's it is. I mean, carrots,
No,
broccoli,
zucchini,
squash.
sorry.
Good.
Zucchini, sorry.
Yeah, is it zucchini? Okay.
Yeah.
And it's obviously inundated with teriyaki, but who doesn't like teriyaki sauce, right?
Inundated. I was just talking to Mike how my vocabulary is expanding from hanging around him because he uses all these big words.
Yeah.
Mine isn't.
Just because Wikipedia, when someone says something I don't understand, I just like Google it.
Wise. And Michael, for those of you who don't know, Michael actually reads a pretty good amount, and reading helps
Well,
your vocabulary.
That's true. I wish I would have done more. So if you have any youngsters out there, any high schoolers, any middle schoolers, read more. Commit yourself to reading. It really is beneficial.
It is.
Seriously.
It is. Especially in the day and age we live in.
Allie Piano Arts and Crafts says, Morgan, I love your glasses. Thanks, girl.
Guys, in traditional mukbang fashion, use your chopsticks for your noodles. Talking to you, Michael.
Dude, you don't have to tell me twice, bro.
Good.
I was in China for a month, you all, and I really became accustomed to using chopsticks.
And I will say, you guys, using chopsticks looks
Here you go.
cool and sophisticated.
Here's
Oh, pass it over, bro.
teriyaki.
Yeah.
Amy, I'm sorry that you got food poisoning. That stinks.
Oh, no, man.
Oh, Ames.
I do not like that. I just declare healing over your body, Amy, in the name of Jesus. It's not cool. Not cool. That's just not.
Not cool.
Not my Ames.
Your aim?
That's kind of weird.
That is kind of weird.
That's kind of weird, yeah. So let me tell you guys, I got over here in the corner. You can't see them very well yet, but we have Buffalo Wild Wings. This is the mild, which we will all partake in. And then let's just say we have the hotter wings. We're gonna bust those out. Michael and I are definitely gonna be eating them. Morgan, for those of you who followed us along for a while, does not like hot stuff, and
Yeah.
she doesn't. And these wings are very hot. So we were thinking, perhaps, if we set a goal of getting a certain amount of super chat, then Morgan has to eat a hot wing.
And I want to say something about you all because Paul and Morgan have an unbelievable opportunity of going down to Dallas, Texas, to visit a show that's being aired right now. And what is it called? The Chosen? Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You
This-
still need to watch it, dude.
Yeah, I need to. And it's an amazing opportunity. And so they've been trying to fundraise a little bit for that trip, right?
Yeah.
And so this is kind of a fun opportunity too to see, like, what God does tonight.
Amen. Do that.
Mm.
Yes.
This is good.
Someone says, well read, well traveled. I'm single.
Whoa, who said it? Give us some names.
Laura.
Laura.
Natalie says, do any of y'all like Dr. Pepper?
As you saw, I'm more of a diet A&W guy myself. Do you like Dr. Pepper, Michael?
Well, yes, I used to. I just don't drink carbonated drinks anymore. So I haven't done that. I've literally have not drunk carbonated drinks. Drank carbonated drinks in like the last 15 years.
So you
Boy.
went cold turkey.
But that's different.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about like sugar carbonated drinks. Sometimes I'll do LaCroix. That's very rare though.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Let us know, you guys. Give us an idea here. Do you lean more on the health conscious side, staying away from the sodas, trying to eat well, or are you at the place in your life where you don't think about that at all? Oop. Let us know.
Nicolette, love you, girl.
Nicolette, hey!
She says, as much as I love supporting you guys, I don't want her to eat spicy. Thank you. I literally will probably be like shaking if I have to eat it. Like after I eat it, I'll be shaking.
Guys, they say, how do you grow in your spiciness level of eating spicy food? How do you grow and become easier equipped for that? You gotta eat spicy stuff. Sorry for my ramble, I couldn't figure out how to say that.
Someone said, how would Trader Joe feel about that soda?
That's a great question.
Alright, we need to get some of these wings though. I'm gonna get 2 of the teriyaki.
Those are good.
They do. They're big too.
Is anyone eating right now? Like, are you all eating something right now with us? Are you
Yeah,
you know,
let's
partaking in our
And
feast?
so, in the celebration, are you feasting, celebrating with us? Let us know. Let us know what you're having.
Yeah. Anyone want some teriyaki wings?
Mm-hmm.
What? Not Christian like, but here's a super hi from the
Uh-huh.
UK, Joshua says.
Hey, we welcome you guys. Anyone that's willing to watch us, put up with us.
Well, I don't know if he's saying that he's not a Christian.
Oh, I was assuming that's what that was.
He just said not Christian like, but here a super hi from the UK. Well, hi.
Thank you for your super chat, brother. We appreciate it. Michael, take those too.
Brittany Allen says if Morgan eats a hot
I'm gonna wait
wing,
for these. All right. I'm gonna
you
wait for them.
two will have to ride 2 roller coasters.
Oh,
Amen.
okay.
Amen to that. It's about the same.
You watched our Kings Island vlog.
Someone from Kentucky. Also, what part of Kentucky are you from? Is that?
Also, hello from Kentucky. How do I? Okay, this is blue cheese.
Blue cheese, baby.
Does anyone like dipping their wings in blue cheese? Because
LaRue County. I know of LaRue County.
LaRue? Oh.
I've heard of LaRue.
I'm
In
from
Kentucky, we have so
Paducah.
many counties. We have like the 6th most counties, I think, in the country. Top 10 at least. So.
We have a lot.
Okay. Carrots.
All right.
Sorry.
Mmm.
Mmm. You guys. Did they let us know? Is anyone eating while they're watching this?
Oh, I don't know. Someone said, Abby Hirschberger said, I just ate a cucumber. Good job.
That counts.
Joshua says, I am eating, or maybe he was saying I am a Christian.
Whew.
I don't know. Natalie says she's eating tuna salad.
Tuna salad.
I was
Okay.
eating pizza.
Nice.
Here from Phoenix, Jersey. New Jersey.
Mm.
Do you have a New Jersey accent? New Jersey? Northern Ireland.
We have a Northern Ireland.
Northern Ireland.
Wow.
Someone
I
wants
like
to
it.
know if Michael's our brother. He basically.
Brother in the Lord.
Yeah.
But kind of. No, I mean, I can, you know.
He's about as close to a brother as they come.
People say that him and I look alike.
My brother said that. My actual brother said that.
Yeah.
You look like Michael?
Yeah.
He said he
Like that we're brother and sister.
he said that when he first met Morgan, there's sometimes that Morgan reminds him of me.
Even in the way like that I
And
look.
that's physically as well.
I think so. I think he's a little bit.
I can see that like we could look like siblings.
No, I can see that.
Both have like green eyes, brown hair.
Similar color hair, like, you know, light brown hair.
Mhm.
All right.
Lucy in 5 minutes says hello from Wales. Hi.
What? William Wallace.
William Wallace!
William Wallace.
What would you do without freedom?
Wow.
Freedom.
We would run and we would live. Run.
This is what I have to live with.
And you may live,
And
at
you
least
may
for a
live.
while.
In a while.
But many years. Okay. I can keep.
Oh, thank you.
Can you pass the teriyaki steak, please, sis?
Okay, bro. Grunter says
Oh, thank you guys for your super chats. We really
Yeah.
appreciate it. Thank you.
the wings must be consumed. And on the topic of drinks, you can't beat the old reliable water gang unite. Oh, water. Water.
Hey, as far as water goes,
We all love water.
we all like our water. Michael and Morgan both are a little bit water connoisseurs. I'm fine with the sink water.
No,
that's
sure.
true.
You know,
The best bottled water is Dasani. It has a sweet taste to it. But the different bottled water is really interesting because you can actually taste the flavor.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, someone said they were from Minnesota.
Oh.
I lived in Minnesota for 2 years.
which one are they?
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
I'm from Minnesota. No, that was a terrible accent.
Morgan's accents are hit or miss.
If I think about it for a minute, I start to overthink it, and then I sound terrible.
She's got a really good New York accent. She has a really good British accent.
I'm from where? Brooklyn? I was gonna say Boston.
You're from Jersey.
Boston, Massachusetts. That's where I'm from.
I mean, she's got a good one, Paul.
Terrible. Y'all are making me want Chinese food now. You guys are making me so hungry.
Yep, you're welcome. It does have different tastes. You're absolutely right.
Show us your British accent, Morgan. Oh no, now I'm scared.
Yes, do it.
Do it.
Um,
I was trying one last night.
It was terrible.
Not good.
It was so bad. He sounded like a 90-year-old British man.
Oh, did I sound British?
Well, it was more like, I don't know, a mixture of British and something. I don't know. Hello.
Curly fries, you guys.
Polly and Mikey here, they're eating their food. I'm eating my noodles. We've got rice and fries. We've got veggies we're eating. It's so delicious. Wow, scrum-diddly-umptious.
That's pretty good. If you are from England, let us know how Morgan's accent sounds. Hey, Tabby, how are you?
Hey, Tabby.
Glad you could join in.
Chopsticks, yes.
Katie Steele says, cracks me up how fast the guys eat. Oh, really?
Are we not taking the time to enjoy it, Michael? Do we need to slow down a little bit?
I just ate a fry with my fork.
Do I?
Michael's actually a pretty slow eater. Paul, he's very fast.
I am.
Yeah.
It depends. If I'm hungry, I can down food really quickly. But if I have a lot on my mind, it's slow. Slowly.
I'm usually a fast eater too, but it's alright, but more deep. Well, I can't help it. My accent is, my voice is not as deep as some people. Okay, Polly, Mikey, we're sitting here eating our food.
I think that sounds pretty good.
Paul, do an Irish accent.
Monty Granger from,
Oh yeah.
An Irish accent?
Yeah, someone just asked for you to do that.
I don't know, you guys, if I'm feeling equipped.
Do it, do it.
Irish. Need some more noodles here.
the question is, go ahead, Paul.
No, please.
No,
What's the question?
no,
Finish it. What's the
I
question?
can't.
What's the question?
I will not usurp you doing your British
I don't
accent.
want to do an Irish accent.
The question is, can I pick up a 1 grain of rice with these chopsticks?
Just 1 grain.
Can it happen?
What's the kid's name from the Karate Kid?
Daniel LaRussa.
Danielson,
son.
you are ready when you can pick up 1 single rice grain.
Thank you, Mr. Miyagi.
You're not ready yet.
Come on, I got it.
Nicolette sent a super chat and said, slightly judging you with this British accent.
Oh, you got it.
Wow.
You are ready to fight in the ring.
Thank you, Mr. Miyagi.
You're welcome.
Wax on, wax off. It's all about the movements.
Stephen just said, Paul, wax on, wax off, LOL.
Yes, Stephen, you're ready.
Someone said Michael looking jacked.
Whoa.
All right,
Look
listen.
at the vein in his arm right now.
Listen. Hold up.
Can't help it, man.
Michael went to the pool today, and I was just commenting. The sun is really making his arms pop.
Wow.
Paulie, you're so kind.
Well, I mean, they're noticing it as well. Michael's very strong.
Can you pass the noodles, please?
Yeah, man. Can I scoop you on some noodles?
Yeah, bro. Great.
My favorite
Look,
color is purple
maybe a
for
little less than
the
that.
person asking.
That's good. Yeah, perfect. Thank you, buddy.
Strength of God Inc. says you guys are tons of fun. I would totally hang out with you guys.
Aw.
We would hang out with you.
Morgan, are we ready to open up the hot wings?
Well, you can, but I'm not touching it until we hit 50.
All right.
No. Not hit 50, like 1 person. Either
50
that,
what?
either we like 1 person does a $50 super chat, or we get to $100 in super chats.
All right. Well, let me try the wings. So these, you guys, anybody Buffalo Wild Wings fans out there, let us know if you are accustomed to Buffalo Wild Wings heat index. You will know that actually Where's my phone? I have like a picture of it.
Well, who cares?
Oh, here it is. Here's the wings that we got here.
Wingstop is good.
All right, so the other day we went to Buffalo Wild Wings and I got mango habanero. That is third from the top. I actually meant to get a different flavor and I got them mixed up and I got mango habanero. That's third from the spiciest, and it lit me up.
Yeah, he was like sweating at the table. He was like, I can't even enjoy this.
It was hard for me to enjoy them because of
Wow.
how burning they were. So mango habanero was third hottest. This, what I have here, is the second hottest. They're called Buffalo Wild, and it says blistering heat. Second hottest. So if Morgan's gonna try this,
It's
then
gotta be worth my while.
it's gotta be worth her while. I'm kind of scared for her.
So you tried the third hottest and it really messed you up.
It was difficult for me to finish.
Let's just say the whole night after that did not smell too great.
Oh man.
Come on.
Whoa.
It messed his belly up. I'm just saying.
Now you said it very
Yeah.
euphemistically.
Yeah, exactly. It was
Yeah, you did well.
for your own good, Mike. I was saying it for
Thank
So these are gonna be warm, and I actually really do want to see Morgan try one because she normally stays far, far away. Like she didn't even taste any of my mango habanero last time. Oh, they are loaded in sauce.
Oh my goodness, they look terrible. Zogly says,
Hey Zogly, welcome to the chat.
yeah, we love your comments, bro.
All right.
Because I don't want Morgan to suffer by having to eat those. Thank you.
Guys, can I just say you're being a little too gracious with Morgan? Like, yes, it's gonna be hot for her, but she can handle it.
No, I can't.
All right.
I'm a little bit unsure about this.
Yeah. Oh my, they're like, it didn't even show up well enough on camera. These things are like,
Michael's
I
going
can
for
see
him?
the red,
I'll
like, pepper
try one.
flakes. Holy moly, they're wet too, like soaked in.
Mike, are we ready?
Gosh,
Dip it.
dude, I don't
Dip
want
it.
to do this.
Michael doesn't really like love torturing himself and hot stuff either.
Well, I don't.
so.
Yeah, we're not like those Benedictine monks who go out there and mortify their flesh to try to make themselves more holy. All right.
So the initial heat
Someone says get milk. Milk and cucumber.
is very warm, but as it's lingering, it is becoming very, very warm.
Oh boy. They're so quiet.
It's hot. It's not actually. The hotness is really noticeable on the lips.
Artistic Sienna says take a man bite, Michael.
What?
Oh!
But I'll take a second bite right here. You eat the whole thing? Oh.
In one bite, dude, I had a man bite.
Oh no, Mikey ate it all. Madison Live say thank you for your super chat. She says I love y'all so much. Please come to Arkansas.
Thank you so much for your super chat. So these are doable, but they are very warm. They're very warm.
Oh boy.
They are doable though. I mean, Morgan, she could do it.
Yeah, she could.
I can barely eat ketchup.
Okay.
All right. So whoever told me to take a man bite, is that good? I'm not about to cry. See these eyes?
Celery help.
I had the tiger right here.
Oh boy. Oh wow.
Michael's getting red.
No, I'm not. I'm already red.
He's already ready.
I'm already
to
red.
get
I'm-
hurt, so yeah, everyone's on my side for not having to.
Wow. Guys, are we really going to let Morgan end this mukbang without eating one of these hot wings?
It has to be worth my while. So
It really, you can do it. You can.
It would be painful for
okay,
Morgan.
brown mustard is actually like a little spicy for me.
Morgan's a weakling. No doubt about it.
What can I say? I'm a little baby. Oh, Alicia says, "Come on, Morgan, woman up."
Yes, thank you, Alicia. Someone
Cowboy
there
up.
is a little bit.
Cowboy up.
Alyssa, you were probably raised.
Alicia.
Alicia, let me guess. Let me stick with me for a second. you were probably raised 4 or 5 brothers, big family, only girl, and your mom just made you, this is what we're having for dinner, Alicia. It's hot. Eat it. Am I right?
Oh,
Telling
my
Morgan no.
goodness.
Pony up.
Oh boy, you guys are crazy. Someone says, just a bite, Morgan. Guys, I will take a bite. A like teeny bite, I'm saying. If we get to 50 or 100 super chats. Whatever.
I mean, it definitely lingers. I mean, the
It's hot.
hotness lingers. Okay, 2 minutes. Am I crying? Am I crying, Polly? Morgan?
You're not. Good job.
Honestly, like I could probably eat another one. Like I'm not just saying that. Like I genuinely couldn't do it. I don't know if I enjoy it.
Guys, I just looked in Michael's eyes. He's not crying, but they are a little moist.
It's just not true.
Morgan, tell
That's
me.
my eyes are not moist at all.
No, they're not.
They're not moist?
Thank you. Thank you. They're
Michael's
not
eyes
moist.
aren't moist. Wait, look at Morgan again.
I
They're
saw.
not moist.
They're not moist.
If anything, my nose is kind of running a little bit.
Oh, your nose is running too. I heard you sniffling.
I was trying to throw me under the bus,
I
man.
thought I saw moist. If I was wrong.
Oh,
yeah.
TF Gamer 24 says I dare Michael to eat 2 more wings. Michael will eat 2 more wings if we get to $150.
Hold
in
up.
super
Let's not volunteer me for something that's gonna destroy me the rest of the night.
They're hot. They are hot.
I'll eat 2 more wings if we get to if you get to 500.
If we get to $500.
$500, I'll eat 2 more wings.
Oh boy, we got a bit to go.
Exposed. How am I exposed?
Everyone's giving Mikey a hard time.
I ate the.
Listen. Michael, he's struggling. It's obvious, but he did eat it.
I'm not struggling.
He did eat it.
All right, I'm very close to just putting one down right now. To just,
No, you have to wait.
we're gonna end this convo. This.
Nicolette, you're right.
Farce.
She says if IBS is an issue, stay away from spice. I actually do have irritable bowel syndrome. It's not as severe as it used to be. A lot of it like acted up when I was like really struggling with anxiety and stuff. I'm doing like a lot better now. But yeah, if I eat something like even mildly spicy, I'm like, ugh. It ain't pretty.
Woo!
So someone asked where I got these glasses from. H&M, actually. I get like all of my little glasses from H&M, so yeah. Don't give in to peer pressure, Morgan. Amen.
You guys are way too gushy.
Way too Gucci.
It's one bite of a wing, you guys. Come on.
Oh boy. Morgan's being weak. Excuses. What? No.
I beg you. I beg you. If it gets to the begging, I mean, you may have to consider it.
No. No way.
It's not worth it, Morgan.
Agreed.
It's like we're talking about like you going skydiving or something. It's not worth it, Morgan.
Jumping off.
Don't eat the spicy
Bridge.
food.
It's not going to kill you. One bite, you can do it. I believe in you, Morgan.
My mom was the
That's
type.
fine.
My mom was the type that it would have that exact response. It's not going to kill you. Just do it. It's going to be hot. You know, we're all raised differently.
Okay.
What?
Renee Reese said maybe if Morgan has to limit her potty talk, Paul has to chew with his mouth closed.
Really?
I've
sorry.
been trying to teach them since we got married.
Sorry that I was trying to keep a conversation going with you guys.
It really is a vulnerable thing eating in front of like hundreds of people.
It is a little bit strange, like just sitting here eating our dinner, but it's fun too. Alicia, thank you for your super chat. How did you get your IBS under control? Well,
Let's keep
again,
this very, very appropriate.
again, it just had to do with my anxiety. Really, is when like it really acts up. So if I start noticing that I'm having stomach problems, I kind of can like tie it back to, oh well, I'm also like really stressed right now, or I'm also like anxious about something.
That makes sense.
So, yeah.
Hey, Natalie.
Louisa.
Thanks for joining.
Yeah. Luisa says, Morgan, do you have any videos about your anxiety? I have one video called Overcoming Depression. I have another video called Christian's Journey to Getting Off Antidepressants. And then I also have a podcast called The Morgan O Show that I haven't posted to in a while.
You
But-
finished season 1,
Yeah.
and now you're waiting to start season 2.
Yes. And on my podcast, The Morgan O Show, I talk about my journey with anxiety.
Is it the Morgan Ocho, like as an 8, like in Spanish, number 8? The Morgan Ocho?
Ocho.
Is it the
Oh. Yes, The Morgan Ocho.
You should make it the Morgan Ocho.
Show.
The Ocho.
That wouldn't make any sense, Mikey.
The Ocho?
Oh.
Gives
Paul.
these people on their
Charmander, Squirtle, or Bulbasaur?
Oh, that's a great question. That's a great question. I'm gonna have to go. Wow. I mean, when I played Game Boy Color,
Game Boy?
it was Charmander.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yep. It was Charmander.
Mo pequeño. Mo pequeño. Sorry. Lo siento.
What was that, Mike?
I was just asked if I spoke Spanish. I just was saying.
Oh.
Mo pequeño. Lo siento.
Yeah.
So.
No, go.
Finish.
No, dude. No, I'm
Charmander.
trying to speak Spanish. Talk about salad.
What Salamander, Mike. You call them Salamander.
Sorry.
Where
That is
Squishy?
disgraceful.
That's a great question. honestly.
But my favorite all-time Pokemon was probably Machamp. Machamp, really cool.
Yeah.
You never really got into Pokemon, did you?
Did you like Shang Tsung?
Shang Tsung was underrated Pokemon.
What about Liu Kang? Johnny Cage? Can anyone tell me who Liu Kang, Johnny Cage, Shang Tsung, and Raiden are?
So from an anime?
From a game growing up. I actually should.
Oh, I know.
I played it and my parents weren't okay with it. Like they didn't like. We kind of snuck it in. It wasn't. I'm not okay with that.
I know.
Mortal Kombat. You got it, man.
I knew it.
Mortal Kombat.
Actually,
Do you still have the Machamp card in your wallet?
how did you know? All right, who told you?
Polly, you talk about it a lot.
I do. Morgan, can I get you some more noodles?
No thanks.
Morgan, can I get you a wing?
No thanks.
Just.
So
No, we're
if
not
we get to
even
if we
close.
get to 100, then you'll eat away.
Yes.
100.
If we get to 100 super chat dollars.
Irvine, Kentucky, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Fine.
Someone asked if we had been
I love
to
UK.
the Ark.
Yes.
Yeah,
We
So do I.
have been to the Ark.
we have. And the Ark, you guys, if you are from a surrounding, I was gonna say country, state, I would recommend going to the Ark.
Even
It's
if you're not from a surrounding
pretty
state.
incredible. Have you been to the Ark encounter, Michael?
Could you just go to the Ark?
I
Creation?
did. Yes, I had not been to the Ark yet. I went to the
Creation.
Creation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really cool thing.
Yeah.
My most embarrassing moment, by the way, I think one of the most embarrassing moments was when I was in high school and I was out with 2 people. Me and my friend were out with 2 people, and I literally had I had braces,
Yeah.
and so it was really easy to get food stuck in your braces.
My worst nightmare.
And so I was talking to this girl that I was interested in. We were both there, and of course my lip was kind of bleeding because it was after a basketball game, and of course my lip had caught to my braces, so I was struggling with even talking and eating, and they weren't even eating. I was the only person eating, and so literally had food stuck in my teeth, and I think I spit out some food actually when I was talking. I spit out some food. And I was like, "Oh, this is over. This person's never gonna talk with me again." And sure enough, yeah, that was our first and last get together.
Who's the one that
So-
eats messy now?
That was when I was 17, man. 16 or 17. 17.
Madison
Thanks for
was
opening up,
saying
dude.
thank you for your super chat.
I wanted to be honest. Yeah.
Thanks for
I wanted to
opening
be
up,
honest.
bro.
She says, Paul, would you consider officiating a wedding?
Uh,
That would honestly be so cute.
Really cool.
Marriage!
We are gathered here today.
Would you, Paul?
Would you?
Well, Stephen has, my brother.
Okay, that's not the question. People don't
Does
care.
Stephen really officiate a wedding?
Travis has.
Okay, not the question.
Yeah, 1 or 2.
Paul's not a huge fan of public speaking.
What?
So, which is weird because look at him. Hello, have you not seen all of our videos? That's kind of public speaking.
What?
It's true, Paulie.
But he doesn't really like getting up on a stage and having to like speak. So.
I do.
Inconceivable!
Do you, babe?
Sometimes, if it's the right moment.
Do not go into this forest of the RUSs. What are the RUSs? Rodents of unusual size.
What movie, you guys? What movie? Who can be the first to say it?
Don't go into the forest of the RUSs. What is the RUSs? Rodents of unusual size.
You can quote many movies.
Michael. Oh, so there you go.
Ooh!
Okay, got it.
Yes.
Yeah, Michael is. Michael's kind of a movie buff.
I enjoy him. I enjoy him.
Yeah. And he's,
Princess Bride.
Guys, let me know, and don't give any spoilers or anything, but I was talking to someone today. We got Lion King that's coming out in a few days, and then we have Mulan. The Mulan trailer dropped. They look like very different styles of movies. Mulan looks to me like they really kind of are going in a different direction, more serious. What are you guys more excited to see? Mulan, Lion King.
Okay, in light of that, guys, so I actually have a YouTube channel, if you all don't know, and I'm coming out this Wednesday. It's a fun drop. I usually talk about cultural related stuff.
Bonus video.
It's a bonus video, and it's not really going to be in line with what I typically talk about on Fridays, but it's going to be the top 5 Disney movies.
Oh.
Top 5. And so if you're interested in Disney, I got a really cool video dropping. It's going to actually kind of connect with my faith as well. I dropped some spiritual faith application to the video. Top 5.
Wow, right now it's kind of like a tie. People are saying Mulan, Lion King, like back and forth.
Wow, because to me the Mulan trailer didn't get me really like excited.
Is there a Mulan trailer out
There is.
Like where was Mushu? Okay.
Where was Mushu? But so you guys are saying you're excited for Mulan. We were talking to our friend today who was saying she was pumped for Mulan. But going back to Michael's thing, after Michael filmed the Disney episode, he came back and he was like, "You guys, I was in my groove. That one felt great."
Felt
so
good.
make sure you go subscribe to Michael so you can be ready for that come Wednesday. Michael Span.
Check it out.
Lorinos, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, said, "Paul, I love your Instagram inspiration."
Oh man,
That's nice.
I appreciate it. Morgan actually challenged me about 2 months ago because I was like, "Morgan, you are so good at Instagram. You know, like what advice can you give me?" And she said, "Write a little bit longer Instagram captions for your posts.
Be more inspirational.
Be more
Paul.
inspirational. Be a little more like just real with what's going on in your life." So I'm glad that I can be an encouragement to you guys.
Who
Go
is-
follow me.
Who is Milan? Like, who's playing Milan?
I don't know.
Mulan is being played by, so the rumor says, Kylie Jenner.
Well, is that really what they're saying?
No! You are bad, Paul.
What? It's not.
Oh, boy.
No, I actually didn't recognize the actress, Mike.
You want to
I'm
stop.
not sure.
Oh, boy. Someone wants to know who responds to the comments
On our videos?
YouTube. Yeah. Honestly, guys, I get really stressed out having to respond to comments on YouTube. It's been like a stress for me since we like hit 10,000 because we just get some really nasty comments.
What typically happens is we'll post a video and we get like awesome comments from you guys. And then
Oh, yeah.
someone maybe makes a hate video on it, and then we just get flooded after the hate video for like 2 days straight with just really mean, depressing comments. And so that gets to Morgan. I'm able to just like go through and be like, okay, mean, ignore it, mean, ignore it. And so I really like responding to comments. It's hard for Morgan. All that said, I'm typically the one responding to comments. Occasionally Morgan does.
Yeah, but Paul he does the most of it, so. But I respond to all my messages on Instagram. That's me. I'm real.
Morgan just hit 10K on Insta. It's
Now
impressive.
I'm at 10.5K.
What? 10.5 already?
How does she do it?
I think she's buying.
She's
buying.
bots.
She's bots.
Allison just said hello.
I think she's buying followers.
Hello.
Lies! Hello, Alice.
Be real with us for a second, Morgan. How many followers have you bought?
0, Buster.
Okay.
Oh! I saw her in your room one time walking by, Paul, and you. I think you were in the
Was
doing
she
laundry.
swiping the credit
And she
card?
was like, she was doing something like poking numbers in, looking at some sort of card. It was
Was the
it was
writing-
unusual.
Yeah. So I mean, that is my suspicions were correct
Oh.
because she really shot up fast.
Yeah, it was.
Guys,
The ascension was
you guys
not
are just
organic.
jealous.
The ascension was
The ascension, there's no way that ascension.
It was.
You can, we're reading between the lines here.
Yeah. It's calling me
Listen.
Chris.
Listen, Nicolette, thank you. She says she bought them with love and care. That's right, dagnabbit.
She did buy the bots with love and care.
Listen.
Hey, I already
okay?
said Morgan's got the edge on Instagram.
The Morgan conspiracy.
Oh, hashtag it.
I may have to
Not real.
conscript you with an investigation, Polly.
Michael is an investigator. Can you just do a little investigating?
Well, I will
You
uncover
guys are
this
just jealous
conspiracy,
that
this
I'm awesome at
quandary.
Instagram.
Well, I think if you compared Morgan and I's feeds,
Mine's better.
tell me if I'm wrong here, very comparable. So for Morgan to jump up so quickly to 10,500.
So quickly, I've been on Instagram since 2011.
So I just think that it's a little, Michael, just let me know by tomorrow. Someone
I
said
will.
Michael uncover.
Thank you, James.
So when you say
Infinity.
Michael
So we say
uncover.
uncover the Mulan,
the Mulan cast.
cast. What is you? Are you saying I should uncover the Mulan cast, or you're gonna uncover it and tell me?
I think they're asking you to.
Okay, yes. So we will. An investigation will ensue to uncover the Mulan cast.
Thank you.
I do know the Lion King cast.
It's fake news. Fake news.
I like that.
Fake news. All fake news.
You guys probably
There's
already
a lot
know.
of fake news out there.
There's a lot of fake news out there.
There is. That's a fact.
Wait, but I want to address something because several of you guys were like, just ignore the hate. Jesus got hate too, and totally agree with you guys. And I do for the most part. Like, I don't watch any of like the hate videos. Not all. Some there have been a few that I have watched, but usually I don't watch any of them. But I just want to say it's a lot easier to just be like, just ignore it. But when it's really happening to you and you're just continuously getting like really just nasty messages and comments on Instagram and comments on YouTube and emails. People literally will go out of their way to find my email and email me like really hateful, mean things. So it's just like not that easy to just let it go. But I just want to say testimony to God. I am
Yeah.
getting way better at it. So yes.
She has, I mean, early on when we got our first flood of hate comments, like from a hate video, it was so difficult on Morgan.
I cried a lot.
She cried a lot, and I really encouraged her and told her, like, man, the Bible says, like, we're going to encounter this stuff, and it's blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake. And that is to say, a year and a half, 2 years later, Morgan is a champ. So I think we can all respect that she isn't going and always looking at mean comments and watching hate videos. I respect that. I think that it's okay.
So I've seen several comments about Endgame, Avengers Endgame. I've seen it. I thought it was phenomenal. I think I wouldn't be ruining the movie if I talked about it, right? Would I be ruining the movie if I talked about Avengers Endgame?
Are they asking about Avengers?
Yeah, because there's been several comments about Avengers Endgame. I have seen it. I thought it was phenomenal. I'm a big Marvel movies guy. I thought it was an epic ending to a really good trilogy. I guess it's not necessarily a trilogy because there were four. But yeah, it was solid. I enjoyed how you got to see like each character in like different environments. They all kind of brought them together at the end. I specifically liked how Thor's kind of teaming up with Guardians of the Galaxy. I like Chris Hemsworth and Chris Pratt. They're kind of dynamic with one another.
Yeah.
And Tony Stark, man, you can't say enough about Tony Stark and Robert Downey Jr. playing Tony Stark. I think that was a perfect cast for Iron Man. Yeah, but I will say this. Let me just say this: the best superhero trilogy, bar none, to me, is Batman. Batman Begins. Christian Bale. The first movie came out my senior year in high school,
Which, funny enough,
and that was phenomenal. That was an epic
phenomenal.
movie.
And that wasn't Marvel, was it? It wasn't.
No, it was DC Comics.
It was DC. Wow.
Honestly, if you haven't seen the movie yet and you still haven't had any spoilers, like that's pretty impressive.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yes, yes.
So
That's true.
we're just gonna be those people. Give it all away.
That's true, guys. I just gotta say, I'm staring at these wings, thinking maybe Michael and I need to indulge in wing number 2.
Don't force Michael to eat it. If you want
What's
to
your
eat
question?
it, you can eat it.
Steve, what's your question, brother?
I think Michael and I maybe need to indulge.
I liked the movie Suicide Squad. It wasn't like amazing, but it was alright.
Pattinson cast as Batman. I guess that's okay. I mean,
strange.
You got to have a good jawline, which he has a good
He
jawline.
does. He does have the
But
Um,
how many times are they gonna recast Batman?
It's been a
How
lot.
But you
many
need.
times?
I don't think. Okay, so Morgan, I don't think Ben Affleck was a good Batman. I wasn't big on him being Batman.
Not a lot of
It
people
was
were.
such a
Yeah.
decrease for Christian Bale. Christian Bale, I
It
thought was like the
was.
perfect
He
Batman.
was the perfect Batman.
Why did they stop making movies with him? He was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Christian Bale said that he would only be Batman if Chris Nolan was directing,
That's fair.
and Chris Nolan said he was not directing. So
Hey,
Madison just gave him.
Mike, can I get you another wing?
thank you, Madison. for your
I'm
super
good.
chat.
Let us
Good.
know if you guys want Mike to lead another wing. Just let us know.
Favorite Christian film? That's a good question. So when you say Christian film, is it like can it have Christian themes in it, or is it like a Christian produced film? Can you specify what you mean?
I'm just gonna say Passion of the Christ. No, but really, that's a great movie. So, just saying. There's a superhero called Bible Man. It's an animated series called Bible Man.
I've heard of Bible Man. Did we get a super chat?
Yeah, I said thank you.
Aw, thank you, Madison.
He says, I care about all three of y'all. You do not deserve hate. Thanks,
Thank you.
bro.
Thank you. I
Are
guess
you okay?
a Christian
That
produced
one was hotter than the last one.
a Christian produced movie. I mean, I'm trying to think. I do think this is where God really wants to move and like making Christian films exceptional. I think that we as Christians should do things exceptionally.
Squash.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of a good Christian film. You alright, bro?
That
Dude,
one
this is
was
getting
worse.
you. It's
That
getting
one
you.
was worse.
Went down to the esophagus.
It had more
burned the esophagus.
It had more.
Um,
It had,
Savannah Lily.
had
Hey,
more
girl.
sauce. More sauce on that.
so if you can't say that.
Hey, Savannah.
Oh, Savannah's on there. You can't say the Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe was Christian, but it has so many Christian themes, and C.S. Lewis was a Christian, so if I can say,
Lion, Witch, and the
I would say that is my favorite
Follow-
Christian film
follow,
for sure.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the.
No, it was Wizard of Oz. Actually. Wizard of Oz.
Oh, that's Wizard of Oz.
Narnia. Savannah just said she watched Narnia last night. Yeah, it is really. I mean, it's so
Oh,
good.
I would love
Better
to
than
watch
Lord of the Rings?
Narnia
No,
series.
Lord of the Rings.
But I can't call, even though, okay, J.R.R. Tolkien was a Christian, but I don't think I would call those Christian movies, even though you can certainly pull out a lot of themes and metaphors.
Yeah.
Guys, I really.
Holly, dude, you okay? Guys.
Are you for real?
All right, we need some emotional support for Polly
Are
right
you for
now.
real?
I put more sauce. I got them all sauced up. I just want Morgan to take one bite of them. Come on, guys.
We're
Get us up to 50.
Yeah.
Michael, eat the wing, please.
Come on, Mike.
Oh, dude, I'm already kind of feeling uneasy on my stomach. I'm not afraid of the hotness. I don't want it to affect my stomach.
No.
All right.
Come here.
One
God's
more,
not dead. I've seen that, yes.
one more bite, Mike.
You want a fry?
One more bite.
I think you want fries, Squish. I gave Squishy a fry.
I don't use dating sites, but I'm not opposed to them. I just don't personally do that.
Christian Mingle.
Christian Mingo.
I was mentioning
I'm not
it.
opposed to anyone doing it. I just
Today.
don't personally.
I can see Michael on Christian Mingle.
I can see Michael on Christian Mingle. You're funny.
Let's.
That one was so hot. Dude, that one was killer. Guys, you're welcome now that the food has been.
Wait, I have to show them the dessert.
Oh, I was gonna say you're welcome to ask, get into some deeper questions if you'd like. You got three fine people here. Michael's got a lot of wisdom.
Yes, dude. Governor Bevan's riding in the is it like a NASCAR? Like NASCAR, the actual
What?
well, it's not IndyCar. Is it NASCAR or IndyCar?
Bevan
He's
is?
got Governor Bevan. Yeah,
Dude.
it's awesome, man.
Yes.
Governor Bevan, if you're tuning in,
Well, he's in I guess he's riding in a race car right now, a NASCAR. That's so
wow.
sweet.
If you're tuning in from your NASCAR, dude,
It's awesome.
just stick with it, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Boys silent. I need to reveal our dessert.
It's not really gonna be donuts. Do something else.
That'd be funny, but no, it's definitely donuts.
Oh.
All right, so we got cinnamon, we got glazed chocolate, we got glazed blueberry, we got sprinkles chocolate,
Oh.
we got oh shoot, what is this one? I can't remember. This one is like a Hershey's stuffed with
Michael?
white cream.
How's that stomach doing, dude?
Thank you.
Oh, and this one is stuffed
Take
with
it back to the-
chocolate filling.
I mean, Paul, dude, you've been bold tonight. I mean, you've been more bold than me.
What's that stomach doing?
I mean, it's certainly good enough to eat a donut.
Wow, that is crazy looking.
Yes.
Okay, you're okay.
This is like the Hershey's, white chocolate bar. It's like crumbled on
my
top.
goodness.
And it's filled with white cream. This one's filled with chocolate cream.
Oh!
Guys, is this an impressive, cadre of food?
An
Very,
impressive
very impressive cadre.
Is it
Cadbury egg.
Cadbury egg?
Wow.
Let's see. Yeah, we all have to have a bite of this, obviously. So we'll just all.
Yeah, we gotta. So guys, hold on. Are we just gonna let Morgan off the hook on eating the spicy wings?
Well, maybe as we get into more serious, we'll keep the wings. As we get into more serious questions that we'll answer for you guys. If you want your question answered, you can do super chat. Also, like Michael said at the beginning of this video, our super chats this video are going to help us fund a little trip to Dallas, Texas, actually an hour outside of Dallas, to go on set of the Chosen TV series and help basically just bring publicity to this TV show.
And they asked the question like favorite Christian film
Yeah.
production. That might be mine.
This is
actually.
by far my favorite.
At least from what I've seen so far.
Seriously amazing. It's about the life of Jesus through the eyes of the people around him. So you get to learn more about like Nicodemus. You get to learn more about Simon Peter and his brother Andrew before they met Jesus, and it's just really cool. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it just shows you how much of a need there was for Jesus and how incredible it was when he did come and what he did.
Yeah.
Transformative.
So if you've ever heard of Vid Angels, it's like that is the company that's producing them. But it's a crowdfunded project, which means they don't have money or like a budget to bring us down. But basically, we're going down to help them get the word out about this TV show because seriously, everyone needs to see it. Christian or not, like I think people will really enjoy this show and get to learn more about Jesus and just who he was as a man.
And I'll say, guys, like I haven't cried in a film since Les Miserables, and I cried. I mean, there were tears after watching episode 1.
Yeah, so. Anyways, so that's where our super chats are going, and also I'll eat a hot wing, so.
You're eating hot wing?
If we get 50.
Come on,
Keep
guys.
like going back and forth between. Alright, everybody.
Oh, that cream looks good.
Oh, am I eating this one?
Yeah. We're all eating this one together. Just a little bite.
Mmm.
Okay, like what?
Mmm.
Oh, wow.
All right, so wait, what are we working with here? What is this sprinkled on top?
How many times do I have to say this, people? It is a white Hershey's bar, like cookies and cream. That's what it is.
Let's see what anybody knows tonight. Let's see when I first put it in.
Wow.
All right, she got me.
Michael's making it, Sarah says. That was hilarious.
Guys, I wish. All right, try it.
What?
What?
Oh God.
What?
Where's Mark?
Wow.
That's a good question. That's a good question, Mark. I want to hear Michael's answer actually.
Miranda, thank you for your super chat. You are awesome.
What did Miranda say?
She says, what is your favorite worship song and why? That's a good one.
That's a good question.
Right now,
That's really good.
Wow, that was an awesome donut.
So good.
That was literally.
It was really good. From Dunkin' Donuts. So cookies and cream donut is what that one was called or something.
That was so good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Look right there.
My goodness. All right, favorite worship song. Let's go.
Mine right now is Faith and Wonder by Upper Room. They're amazing. And it goes, full of faith and wonder, I will sing no other name but yours. Name but yours, Jesus.
Wow.
Good Morgan.
Man.
I love that song just because it's just, I don't know, it's just beautiful. And yeah, it's like we're filled with faith and also this like wonder of like one wondering about God, like who is God, what is he, like what has he done in my life, and also this wonder and amazement. I'm just like, wow, God is so good. So yep.
It's good.
And then Michael, you got a favorite?
My favorite, and it's been, several years ago, I probably discovered this song maybe 10 or 15 years ago. But this is an older one, and this one's just like, it really is emblematic of just where my heart is with the Lord. And it's by actually Jars of Clay, old school, and it's Love Song for a Savior. And it's just like,
the hills with wildflowers, I miss the land and fly away.
I fly to Jesus where the daisies and roses, one simple language, someday she'll understand.
When I'm coming.
I want to fall in love with you. I want to fall in love with you. It's just like I want to fall in love with God. What other desire is there in life just to want to intimately fall in love with God, fall in love with the Father, and just be like engulfed with Jesus? And that was David's cry. David just like, he said that, God, your love is better than life. And when you can get to a point, and I'm still getting to that point in my life, to say God's love is better than life, I mean, everything else is kind of just details then, so.
Love that, dude. Everything else is any other blessings or icing on the cake.
That donut's kind of like,
Shaking you up a little bit? Hitting you
I
like
think
a
I'm
celebration?
good.
Yep. We're good. I think my favorite right now is by Jonathan David and Melissa Helsner. Find me grateful, find me faithful, find me grateful. Find me is the name of it. The verses are so beautiful.
Okay. Selena Southworth, thank you for your super chat. Oh man,
Thank
we're
you.
getting closer to 50. I'm scared.
Guys, let's hit that 50. Come on. Let's get Morgan just a taste. She doesn't even need a whole wing.
Says, love y'all. Thank you for being a light to the YouTube community. May Jesus bless all three of you since you are glorifying our Abba Father Jesus. Amen, girl.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Praise God,
much.
man. Praise God.
Tim Henson?
Guys, we are getting there. We're almost there.
I'm scared. He says, read White Awake by Daniel Hill. You all with pray.
Well, read Wide Awake. Maybe you meant say Wide Awake, or maybe it's Wide Awake.
And read it with prayer.
Squishy, down please.
Thank you. Get her.
Thank you. Sit.
Guys, it's funny.
Sit.
Michael.
Sit. Squishy, sit. Sit.
Oh boy,
There we
here
go.
we go.
Stay.
So what happens, you guys, is Morgan and I will go out, and Squishy will be in her cage. Michael gets home, lets Squishy out, and then proceeds to take her through a series of training. And he literally, like, he is taken over as like a grandparent, training the grandchild.
Well, just because I'm 32 doesn't mean I'm a grandparent, all right?
As you can see, he takes his job very seriously.
I do.
Yeah.
Squishy loves him and fears him.
And Michael is the dog whisperer.
Bethany Bowman, thank you for your super chat, girl. What are your thoughts on large age gaps when dating?
That's been a question several people have asked, I noticed.
Wow,
It is a common question that we get asked a lot. We just kind of say,
it's a good question.
if you are both of legal age, you both are walking with the Lord, your hearts are for God.
Well, you kind of like,
Are
that's
you kidding
contagious.
Then we don't really see that big of a deal. So,
Thank you for your super chat, Michael.
40 years in age gap.
40 years?
Might be a little
Okay.
Did someone say 40 years?
No, I just threw that
Oh,
out
I
there.
thought someone was like, well, my age gap with my boyfriend is 40 years. I was about to swallow this whole donut.
Trinity,
You're more of a cat guy, I think, right, Tim?
Trinity
Right there with you, Tim.
says, thank you for your super chat, girl. Says, would you visit Upper Room while you are in Dallas? Honestly, I would love to. If they have like a Wednesday or like night service, maybe we'll just drive up there.
Wednesday night set. Could be fun.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that'd be amazing. Okay, let's see.
Okay, I'm just going to cut this one with the chocolate filling. Just.
Abba, I belong to you.
Don, I'm not really sure why you feel that way, and it's funny because for someone to say that we seem delusional about life, but you haven't really even like reached out to ask us why we believe what we believe. Kind of seems a little quick rush to judgment. Just saying.
Dom.
Stop.
What are we gonna do with you? Ow!
Oh my goodness.
All right, Mike. Got something coming your way, my friend.
Oh, I'm feeling some heartburn. I think.
Uh-oh. We got heartburn after that wing for
Feeling
Michael.
some heartburn. Or maybe it's just like getting a lot of sun today. Like I'm feeling the heat.
Well, Michael,
I have a sensitive stomach at times, probably.
he's still feeling that
Ooh,
wing.
I want to taste this one with chocolate filling.
Yeah. Chocolate filling. Ooh, and that white powder on the outside.
Ooh, that's good.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Michael's having a hard time with that wing from earlier.
I'm not. Look, you're really hammering that home, aren't you, Polly?
What?
It's okay.
Yeah, he really is. Let's
What?
let it go, babe. Let it go.
Judo chop chop. Oh, actually, what am I doing? Sorry, you're the karate chop champion.
Oh yeah. No more.
Morgan's karate chops can be dangerous.
They
That's
can
right.
be.
Dogs, dude. Tim's really like.
Wow.
Tim's afraid of dogs, but you know what? Dogs are afraid of Tim.
Wait, what?
Thanks, Katie.
Who said Tim's over? Oh,
Tim said he's afraid of dogs, but dogs
Okay.
are afraid of him. So there's a
Different
mutual
thing.
respect there, or a mutual fear.
As
I
long
guess.
as there's a mutual fear.
Tim says book called White Awake by Daniel Hill. Very good book.
Thank you. Thanks for your super chat, Tim. Guys,
Oh boy.
we're at $47. Let's get to that 50 mark, baby.
I technically at the beginning said 100. Just saying.
But I think that we sometimes things can change for the better. I'll go ahead and prepare your bite.
Oh no, I'm picking my bite, buddy boy. Madison, thank you for your super chat. She says, how should I act to my boyfriend not being a virgin? Well,
That's a good question.
we actually just came out with a video. Well, not just, but like a few weeks ago, we did a video with Girl Define on their channel. And we talked about kind of like how you should respond.
It's a good video.
Yeah, so I would say go watch that video that we did with them. I can't remember the exact title, but it was something about sexual purity or something like that.
Yeah, go watch it. Morgan shared a lot of good stuff.
Oh, I'm scared.
Oh,
Oh my goodness, Megan! Oh, and Tim too.
Let's go! Let's go!
Oh my-
100, we must get to 100.
Oh, that's strong.
100 for a whole wing.
That is not.
Heck no.
100 for a whole wing.
And she's got to take a big bite. It's not a.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, it wouldn't be
Nope.
bite.
No, exactly.
Nope.
I'm with Michael.
Nope, we didn't say what my bite had to be. I said nope.
Okay, well, it does have to be a bite. It can't just be literally a crumb.
Yeah, I'll take a bite.
All right.
Okay, first we must answer her super chat that got us.
Thank you. You rock.
What book of the Bible are you studying right now? I am in 1 John and loving it. Love you all. Thank you for your super chat, Megan, and I love 1 John. So
1 John. In the beginning. Wait, no. 1 John. How does 1 John start? In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. That was John.
Morgan, keep talking. That's something I want to tell Morgan. Like seriously, keep talking.
Wait. I'm just trying to think. How does 1 John start? They're telling secrets behind me, guys. Wow. Okay. Blah 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 la yada yada skiddly diddly doo boppa dee pa dee beebity doo boppa doo pa da.
I'll look for it.
All right, we good? We good?
Yes.
What?
How does 1 John start? For love, something about love. How does 1 John start? Give me the ball
Wait,
rolling.
real fast. Mary Mutton. If you want to DM me on Instagram, my Instagram is @MorganOligus, and I would love to talk with you more about your question.
Cool.
I feel like I could go more in depth there.
God, the light was with God.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
God. I know John talks about the Word became flesh, but I feel like 1 John is something about. Is it-
Everyone's telling me to eat the wing.
Yeah, the wing needs to be eaten.
The Word was God. No, it was. I mean, 1 John talks all about the love of Christ.
That's okay. We'll come back
Yeah.
to it. All right. So Morgan is picking out her bite of wing, guys.
Wait, but first of all, we need to answer her actual question.
Oh.
So
Oh, right,
what
right.
book are you in right now, Paul?
Guys, I've been reading through the Gospels, and recently I want to grow in my knowledge of Paul speaking to the Gentiles and just the concept of Jesus grafting us in. So I've been reading 1 Corinthians.
Yep. Oh, I love 1 Corinthians as well.
So that is a solid book, man. That's solid.
I think I'm actually in John right now.
You're in John.
Yeah.
Squishy.
but-
I've been reading Zechariah actually, and I've been kind of hopping. I do a lot of the Psalms, read Psalms a lot, but Zechariah is one of the minor prophets, and I believe I'm trying to think of who he's before. I think he may be before Malachi, the last book of the Old Testament. But
I'm curious, Michael, Zechariah, like that's not a book that we hear too many people say, like I'm studying Zechariah. What's something that you're taking away from that?
Zechariah, and if I remember the history right, he was a part of the exiles who were going back into Jerusalem, being sent back. Like you probably heard of Nehemiah and Ezra, but one of the things that Zechariah talks about, and there's a few things a few verses in there that I like so much. One of the verses he's talking about Zerubbabel, who is, I guess Zerubbabel I believe was a priest. And God was giving Zechariah a word, and it said, not by power, not by might, but by my spirit, saith the Lord.
Yes.
And so that is so, I think you can apply that to so many different things in life in which, go ahead, she's going to do it. Go ahead and do it.
No, you can finish.
is
You can
this-
finish. I was just getting
Love
this
that.
ready.
Is this acceptable?
You said go, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, show the camera.
I'm scared.
Just show the bite to the camera. So guys, I can contest.
It's drenched in stuff.
There is sauce on there. Okay, there is sauce.
Oh, it burns my nose.
You could probably dunk it.
Yeah. Also, I feel like
It's burning your stomach.
Yeah, legit.
Michael just reported on the wing. It's burning his
I
stomach.
mean, literally, I'm like, the acid in my stomach is bubbling.
ew.
I mean, these wings are hot, you guys. But Morgan's a champ.
Also, whatever.
Oh, is that going to be a bigger bite, or are we doing it that one?
I mean,
You just gave me the okay.
I wasn't
Isn't
even
that
thinking.
right?
Oh, he wasn't thinking about
I was
it.
thinking it was okay for you to.
Will someone give me a glass of milk?
Wow.
You want almond milk or
glass,
lactose?
Not a glass, just a really small sip of almond milk is fine. I'm not buying this until I have almond milk, okay, guys?
Well, you got to go through before you have something to drink, though, right?
No. I belong.
To you.
Alicia gave a super chat saying we're gonna eat the wing. You
Yes,
can do it.
yes.
Hold on. If we get to 75 in the super chat, Disney song or 100? So it'd be 100 for Disney
I
song.
think we're at 63 in the super
Oh,
chat right
100
now.
then.
100 and we'll
Yeah.
sing a Disney song.
100 for a Disney song.
It
Yeah.
depends. Do they like our Disney songs? That's the question. Of course.
Welcome to Hot Ones with hot wings and even hotter questions.
Yeah, send us hot questions.
That's hilarious.
That's a
Alright.
spicy meatball.
How about this, Morgan? I feel like you need that little piece extra because Michael didn't realize what he was
No.
answering.
No.
Michael, does she need
No.
this too?
Yes, of course.
No.
That's pretty small.
Too bad.
That's pretty small.
Tim, we read your super chat and we will look into getting that book. Thank you. No.
Just add that on
No.
top. Add that on top, Morgan. That's a pretty small bite.
I am gonna eat this and you're gonna.
Just set this on top. Set this on top.
No!
Yeah, I think she needs to. Oh my
Dang
goodness.
it, I just licked my finger!
It's not that. You'll be fine. It really is not that bad. You'll be alright.
Should be alright.
No! No!
Here's milk.
No!
Just let it sit for a second. Just let it simmer.
That's hot! Oh my gosh, my face is
Your
red.
face is turning rather red. Okay. I mean, it does, and it lasts, you guys. The heat lasts.
Oh, someone said pray for Morgan. Amen.
The heat lasts. It doesn't go away immediately.
You're
Oh
right,
no,
right,
it doesn't.
You're good.
It's just lingering.
You're good. You just deep breath in, deep breath out.
I'll comfort you guys. Just leave it to me. Leave the comforting to me.
Ugh.
Inhale, exhale.
Good work. They're proud of you. Morgan.
Genuine. That was big for Morgan to do that.
That was big. She took it down like a champ. You go, Morgan. Oh, Aisha says.
Alicia.
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 Oh look! Whoa!
Whoa.
Oh my
I
goodness!
see him.
Yeah.
It's
They're
hot.
they're wanting a Disney song.
Wow, they're wanting a Disney song.
They're wanting to do. I mean, $100 Disney. I mean,
It could be. CM, thank you for your super chat. You guys are amazing. Please stay encouraged and keep spreading the word. Appreciate you. We really do. And amen. Like I do think we're feeling, even though Morgan is suffering right now, I think that we're all feeling encouraged. Mike, are you feeling encouraged?
By me eating the wing?
Yeah, it was impressive. I mean, she persevered through it.
I'm feeling very encouraged by Morgan eating that one. Come here, Squishy. Squishy! Come on. Squishy!
Oh my goodness. So.
Roller coaster, boys. Yeah, that roller coaster. If you watch that,
Oh,
they're
poor
blowing.
Mike, dude. That was
not fun.
Mike was on the struggle bus.
I mean, but, you know, Paula, you got some. You were queasy a little bit too, right?
I didn't feel great.
You know, your system was a little
Oh my
off kilter.
It was. I mean, dude,
Squishy!
Slap a Bible on your tongue, Morgan.
we went on like the fastest ride.
Sit.
Our second ride. Good girl, Squishy.
Don't stay. Sit.
I do love sour stuff.
Oh wait, Michael, that's chocolate.
What's not chocolate? Is it chocolate? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's chocolate. Sorry.
Give her a little fry.
Michael was about to reward Squishy with chocolate.
Sorry,
It was an accident.
I reached for a
He
grain of rice.
reached for a grain of rice and he grabbed the chocolate donut. I mean, it wouldn't hurt her probably.
Yeah. Oh my.
All right,
Yeah.
Michael, just tell us. I mean, Morgan, how are you doing? Are you good?
It's still hot.
It's still hot, but it's bearable.
Yeah.
Let me get this. Okay, so you're doing okay?
Yeah, we'll see.
I think she's fine. Michael. Yeah.
Oh,
A girl worth
Oh,
fighting
that
for.
would be a good one. In the spirit of getting ready for Mulan.
worth fighting for.
Morgan, I feel like we need to get Squishy. Like she's being.
She
I'll
wants
take-
to go
I'll-
outside. but
I'll take care of her. You,
Oh.
all, you all just do your YouTube thing.
I
And
feel
I'll,
like she probably does need to go pee, but I'm just afraid Michael know that she can
I
get
told
out
her.
from under the fence.
Will she be able to be good out there?
We just have to watch her, sadly.
Just keep it on her, Mike. Let her out. See if she'll go pee.
Just look, when I'm gone, hopefully there'll be some super chats. Hopefully
Hopefully
some
by
spicy
the time
questions
you
will
get back,
ensue.
maybe we'll be able to sing a Disney song.
guys, look. These people are here, my friends. They're my friends. They love you all. Let's get to 100 for them. All right, let's do it.
Let's
Get them to Dallas.
Oh my
thanks,
goodness.
Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
Let's
My
squish
goodness,
her
how
out.
did she do that? She's like a sphinx.
What?
Let the Sphinx out. See if she'll go pee and then bring her back in, Mike. You're the best, dude. Love
Thank
you, bro.
Selena.
Love you, bro.
Hang on, guys. I'm trying to get rid of some weird, gross comments, so I'm going through them.
What's guys? Who's being the gross ones? No place for it.
What are we fighting for?
Life's too short to be gross. I'm taking care of this diet root beer, you guys.
Oh my goodness, you guys, he's gonna be so hyped on, like, he's not gonna be able to sleep.
Okay, well that's an exaggeration. I mean,
No, he's not.
if that was the case, it would be because of these sugary donuts. The diet root beer, I'll be fine.
No.
I'll be fine.
No.
I am not acting any weirder than normal.
Just follow my Instagram if you want to see him, like, wide awake at 3 in the morning, screaming and
Oh,
farting.
it is screaming. Not cool, Morgan. Not cool. Inappropriate.
I'm sorry, I don't see him. Katie, thank you for your super chat. She says, love y'all and how the Lord uses you on this public platform as you individually walk closer to Him. He will do beautiful things to you.
See, that type of encouragement is a huge blessing, guys. Thank you.
Yes,
She
thank
did
you,
it. She
Selena.
Dude, so she really did need to go.
Oh, poor little
Squishy, I'm
baby.
sorry. Come here. I'm sorry I doubted you. Come here.
Okay.
Cause he lifts me up when I am on his shoulder. You lift me up
Squishy, come
to
on, be
more
gentle.
than I can be. He lifts
Squishy,
me
say hi.
Cause I just can't wait to be king.
Okay, we're giving some previews. Oh, 80.
We're at
Up to 80?
So we're close.
Oh my goodness,
That's amazing.
$20 and we gotta see a good Disney song.
I
It's
think
gotta
it
be
could
good.
happen. Well,
gotta
we've
be
had the
good.
request for a girl worth fighting for.
I'm sorry, I don't see anyone named Kristen. So.
Don't cough up
Is
anything.
Kristen what if Squishy just like coughed up a bird on our table?
Ew!
Would you be more surprised if you woke up in the morning with a tail or with a horn coming out of your forehead?
Michael's been asking us this question.
A tail or a horn coming out of your forehead? Which would be more surprising?
A horn.
A
Oh my
tail
God.
or a horn?
Oh, you're so
Like a horn. Like I'm talking about like a
cute horn.
like a rhinoceros
There's
horn, not that
nothing
big.
cute about
Not like
horn
deep,
coming
not like
from your
demon
forehead.
horns.
But what would be more surprising, a tail or a horn?
I mean, how big is the tail are we talking?
I mean,
I could deal with a tail, not a horn on my forehead.
I mean, a horn on the forehead sounds kind of Revelations-y. Straight out of the apocalypse, dude.
Yeah. She wants a tail. Katie Steele says, quote, "My horn can pierce the sky," unquote. Anyone get the reference? Ha ha ha. I don't get it. What is it?
That's from something.
I don't know.
Horn, it's harder to hide. Agreed. A tail could be useful.
A tail, I would okay, so we're asking what would we rather have? Of course, I mean, who would, gosh, what are you doing? I would much rather have a tail than a horn, but I would be more surprised probably if I woke up with a tail. Just because, I mean, people do have horns sometimes, like, you know, biologically there's half, and they're horns, like not like huge ones, but people have some biological condition. Like seriously.
Huh. I did go into the tent.
Oh, it's from The Office. Is that cool?
Oh, okay, The Office. I did go into the tent of oddities at the fair, and I saw some very unusual things.
Oh, my
Very unusual
goodness.
things. So, Michael, I mean, Michael's right. There's some strange things out there.
I think, I mean, we talked about the type of tails we'd like to have, though.
You're right. Yeah, guys, if you had to have a tail, if you had to have one, what kind of animal tail would it be?
Mark Richardson, I've had a horn before. A large pimple.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look!
I don't
oh my
want.
goodness!
I don't
look
want
what
to
someone
picture
gave.
that. Mandy.
Mandy.
Oh my goodness.
Who
Mandy.
sweets off bones?
Thank you.
Just what you
She
say,
says,
everybody.
"Love you guys. Thank you for being so encouraging and speaking truth with love."
I like your name, Mandy Darling. It reminds me of Peter Pan.
Yeah,
Darling.
Morning.
Thank you for your super
Moira,
chat, Mandy.
Angela, darling.
That's really generous of you, Mandy. Thank you. All right, so yeah, back to my question. What animal tail would you have? Without getting too weird, I decided I wanted a foxtail. Michael,
Tiger tail.
tiger tail, and Morgan said a
Tiger line.
What did you say? A
Monkey
monkey. You wanted a
tail.
monkey tail. Yeah.
So I can like hang from trees.
I mean, yeah, a horse tail. Okay.
Wow, Sophia, you're going big there.
Okay.
Raccoon.
A rat tail.
Raccoon would be
I love
sick.
this.
Oh, not a rat tail.
This is funny. This is
my
Rat tail.
Do you really want a rat tail? A cat tail would
Cat
be
tail.
pretty cool. A
A dog-
monkey tail
a
would be
dog
dope.
tail.
Oh, wow.
A
I want a
T-Rex
T-Rex
tail.
tail.
Okay,
Well,
that's
that's a little
unrealistic.
intense.
That's
That's
a
a-
little intense.
So we are at 100 super chat. It just hasn't like refreshed.
Oh wait, we hit 100?
Yeah, we're at 100 when she gave the 24.
Oh wow. So what are we doing?
What are you guys doing?
Hit us with requests.
Foxtail. That's good. A Gorgie tail. Is that from
Corgi.
Corgi, okay.
Dog.
I thought you were talking about like the Demogorgon from Stranger Things.
Thank you, Sarah, for your super chat.
Sarah, yeah, thank you.
Demogorgon.
Thank you. Seriously, thank you. A Demogorgon tail from Stranger Things. Yes, hey guys, Stranger Things. Paul and I are gonna finish watching Stranger Things tonight.
Oh.
We're excited about it.
Yeah, no one give anything away because I've only seen the first episode. So
Guys, and listen, when it comes to Stranger Things, I mentioned this in a previous live.
A long golden retriever. That's good.
There are things in Stranger Things that I'm not a big fan of. There are some blasphemies, and I wish that wasn't in there. But just to be honest, we are watching Stranger Things, being transparent with you guys. I think we feel okay in our consciences. You got to go with your conscience.
That's right, man. Right on.
Sarah says, love both yours and Michael's channel. It's so encouraging
Yeah,
to
I
hear
saw
from
that.
Christians being used by God.
Thank you,
God
Sarah.
bless.
That's and I will just say, and Paul and Morgan have an unbelievable platform. God is helping me to have a platform as well. But I'll just say that being a part of Paul and Morgan's show the last year, then starting mine, I know how
Yes,
grateful.
I blocked Jada. Sorry.
I know how grateful we are to have people like you all support and encourage me because, again, getting a lot of backlash or just when you stand for truth is not neutral. And so the enemy doesn't like when people step out in faith. Well, I can't even finish that statement now.
I have
So
do
suffice to
that.
say, I know I appreciate and they appreciate
What just happened?
your all support.
Yeah, we really, really do.
This is Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs?
I did block Jada just so everyone knows.
Michael, that was, I like what you were saying, but that was a pretty epic thing that whatever.
I just I was like using my arm to like make a point, and all of a sudden just came down and I
That was
hit
very.
Morgan with a fork.
Wait, Michael, did you finish that thought? Because I like where you're going.
Yeah, I was essentially saying that we're in this together. We're a team, and although Paul and Morgan have a platform, I have a platform. It's us together. We're not. I mean, we're all different parts of the body. Someone's a toe, maybe. Someone's a finger. Someone could be a nose.
Toe.
But we all have a function, and we're serving underneath God.
I'm the brain. Thank you.
Okay. So the toe.
She
the
uses
head,
her brain a lot.
Toe, the head, the arm, obviously.
Oh, I see where you're going, Paul.
I'm just kidding.
The hair, obviously.
Morgan would be the cuteness.
I'm the earlobe. Hey,
Alright, guys,
people gotta have an earlobe.
Tell us what Disney song you want to hear.
Michael, were you going to answer that question though? How do you get those nice biceps?
We're way past that.
Well,
And we've hit 100, so
Yeah, well, I think
or just quick. In
he
case
just works out.
there's dudes watching that are like, man, I'm working out, but my biceps just don't look like that. What do you say to them?
I say when I was in high school, I had string bean arms. If anyone knew me from high school, it was like
You
I was
wouldn't have
so
believed it.
skinny.
You would have seen to believe it.
I could not gain weight, and so a lot of it is just it's just work. It's dedication, being in there, and
a disciplined guy.
I mean, and I enjoy working out. It's just something that's very therapeutic for me, and it does say in the Bible that physical training has some value, but godly training is much better. So there is value in physical training and disciplining yourself, and it's really good for me. It's just a part of my routine, 3 days a week, sometimes 4, but yeah.
No chance, no way, I won't say I'm in love. Yes, well, yes, I won't
Amen.
deny it.
True.
Oh.
Okay, so Hakuna Matata, we have.
Sorry, guys, I was just trying to get him to sing. And that was terrible, I know.
Okay, so what are we doing? Like, Hakuna Matata,
Okay. I think we need something a little more
a little more zesty.
passionate. Yeah.
Hakuna Matata is pretty passionate, man.
Wait, what? Oh my goodness, guys, I'm so sorry. That is why I can't see these comments. I'm not on our actual channel. I'm on my YouTube account, so that's why these things haven't been blocked. So 1 second, and I'll go through and block
So you
everyone.
haven't been blocking.
I've been blocking him through my own.
So Morgan, okay. While Morgan is doing that,
So we're gonna decide which song.
Yeah.
let's do the top 3 here, and then we'll let them decide on our
Also,
What am I doing?
also Nicolette, I'm
control
gonna make
myself.
you. Nicolette, I'm gonna make you a
Control these things,
moderator
man. Are you
to help me get rid of these.
Seriously, yeah.
We trust.
Oh crap! No, I do.
Oh, she's blocking everybody accidentally. Don't block Nicolette.
No. Don't.
Wow, dude. I mean, look at this.
My goodness. Wow, you guys.
That's
Man.
awesome. Such a.
Nicolette, I added you as moderator because I trust and love you, girl.
Nicolette, help
So-
us out here. Block the crud out of them.
Oh my! Someone
Okay, I'm getting a little hyper on
I
the
am
donuts.
excited. Okay, so
on the donut.
should we think
just
about the
donut?
movies? Like, what movies can we select? Then we have. So,
All right.
Little Mermaid 1, right?
Little Mermaid is always a good choice.
Okay. Aladdin? Or we've done Aladdin
We've
a lot.
done a lot
though.
of Aladdin. Let's move from Aladdin.
Okay. Tangled?
I think Tangled was an option. We did recently. Go the distance. So let's stay away from Hercules for
okay.
this one.
So we know we got Little Mermaid for sure.
Little Mermaid and Tangled.
Okay, Tangled. So the third one. I mean, Lion King's coming up. I mean,
Lion King would be a good one. Let's pick from those 3.
Okay.
So out of those 3, someone says Circle of Life.
Okay, sure.
Michael was on a cloud.
Okay. I can dig that. I like
Part
clouds.
of your world
I
is
can dig
great. Tangled. Someone says Tangled.
Part of your world's good. It's just more of I don't know if Paul and I would be able to. I mean,
No, we'd be. I mean, I don't know.
Under the Sea is awesome. Kiss the Girl, dude. Now that is
We could do Kiss the
Kiss
Girl.
the Girl would
We
be
could do Kiss the Girl.
okay. We agreed on it. Should we do Kiss the Girl?
Should we do Kiss the Girl? You guys let us know. Is that?
Reflections from Mulan is a good song. I do like that one a
And
lot.
someone said Circle of Life. Should we do Kiss the Girl?
No chance, no way, no way.
Yes, Tim's in it. Yes, they're.
Yes. Okay. They're kind of. Oh wait,
Okay.
we gotta know.
We gotta know. Come on, guys. I think that'll be fun.
I think Circle of Life. From Nicolette.
Feel it, man.
No, are we feeling Circle of Life?
How do people not like Kiss the Girl? I mean, we have some.
Yeah, we've had about half and half. Yeah, I don't know if Kiss the
Beauty
Girl
and the
is-
Beast. I mean, Tale as Old as Time. We didn't think about that.
Yeah, that is a good one, dude, that we both really like.
Have we not? What about Tale as Old as Time?
How do you feel about Tale as Old as Time? I mean,
That's my favorite Disney song of all time.
That goes into Michael's top 3.
Don't do Kiss the Girl. Okay.
Okay, well, you guys obviously don't want Kiss the Girl.
You
Well, some said I said yes, Kiss the Girl.
the
Morgan, are
we're
you?
not gonna be able to please everyone. Here's the
No,
thing.
we're not.
Thank you, Eliza Blair, for your super chat. She says, "Thank you all for being a light in the YouTube world. God bless you." Thank you, girl.
Thank you, Eliza. It means a lot to us.
And you
I mean,
don't know
see,
why
We're gonna keep it up, you guys. As long as we're on this platform, and hopefully it's for a very long time. Keep it.
Kiss the girl. We're getting some. I mean, we're getting some people who want.
Sing a mashup. Kiss the girl. No.
Tails
Tails
all
all
the
this time. All right. How about this? How about this? The next, well, let's just break it down. The next 10 votes that we see, whoever says more or less, should we do? All right. The two options. Tails all this time. Kiss the girl. The first 10 we see, whoever has more. Kiss the girl. Tails all this time. Go. Colors of the wind is
one. Kiss the girl for one.
Kiss the girl one.
Got one.
Kiss the girl. Three. Wow, we got four. Kiss the girl. Okay, it's
Five,
kiss
six.
the girl, dude. It's kiss the girl.
Tail.
Tail, kiss.
Kiss. We did talk about tail a lot, but I think.
Tails all this time. Nicholas says tails all this
Oh
time.
man, I mean,
It's so close now, but
I mean, this is
Morgan,
you used to say-
what should we do? It's really close. Tails all this time or kiss the girl?
Do you know the lyrics? Which do you know the lyrics better?
Definitely. I mean, I think kiss the girl did technically. I mean,
Win.
There you see.
kiss the girl. I think.
Would we need?
Do I need to get my? Hold on.
I can pull it up, dude.
You don't got a lot to say.
Hold on, we gotta wait.
Yeah, we gotta wait. And you know, if we get to 200, you can always do a part two.
Oops.
It's, you know, you can always do a part
If we
two.
get to $200 in super chats, I'll sing a worship song.
Oh my, Morgan, and she's got talent, y'all.
Guys, I'm going to play the music quietly, so hopefully this video doesn't get demonetized because of copyright. So I'm going to play it quietly, but then we're going to sing loudly. Make sense? Let's try this out. Sometimes it does, dude. YouTube is finicky like that. It doesn't take much for him to. What would be a copyright? Oh, all right.
Well,
Michael, you ready?
okay,
You start.
I'll start.
We have pretty good
Okay.
going back and forth. So.
There you see her,
Nice.
sitting there across the way. She don't got a lot to say, but there's something about her. And you don't know why, but you're dying to try. You wanna kiss the girl.
I want to hear the music.
Yeah, we got.
Fine.
Yeah, we gotta start over.
No,
If
you
you
got
want her, look at her, you know you do. Possible she wants you to, there's just one way to ask her.
And I don't take a word, not a single word. Go on and kiss the girl. Ja la 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 la, my oh my, look like the boy too shy. You wanna kiss the girl?
Kiss the
Wow,
girl.
La 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 la, ain't that sad? Ain't a shame. Too bad he gonna miss the girl. He gonna miss the girl.
Are you ready? Is Morgan gonna sing this part?
Why?
Just like sitting there rowing your boat, you know, Eric is a little timid. He's a little timid right
He's a
now.
little nervous.
But Eric's gonna go. Eric's gonna take the polar bear plunge, and then you know what happens. The eels come in.
He's
But
nervous because Ariel hasn't said much.
exactly, he's unsure. He's unsure how it's gonna be received. Okay, you ready?
Oh, Morgan.
No, I don't know
Yeah.
this. Now, Jim Bowman, floating in a blue lagoon.
Okay.
Boy, you better do it soon. No time will be better. This is way too low. She don't say a word, and she won't say a word until you kiss the girl.
All right, Mike, you ready?
Sha la 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 la, don't be scared. You got the most prepared. You wanna kiss the girl.
Kiss
Wow
the
wow.
girl.
Sha la 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 la, don't stop now. Don't try to hide it now. You wanna kiss the girl. Sha la 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 la, float along. Listen to this song. This song said, kiss the girl. Wow wow. Sha la 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 la, music play. Do what the music say. You gotta kiss the girl. You gotta kiss the girl.
Kiss the girl.
Kiss the girl.
Kiss the girl.
You gotta kiss the girl.
Kiss the girl.
Oh my goodness. Guys, do you want to see Paul put this whole donut in his mouth?
Okay, this is getting a little ridiculous.
I
I
really
will play that song before my wedding, John.
This is getting a little ridiculous.
I'm just saying it would be fun.
That was fun. That was
That was,
fun.
I mean, that was good. You know, it's a good song. Doesn't have quite the.
Cause unless I see the light, and it's like the fog has
She's doing it.
lifted.
She's wanting to spread her wings.
She's wanting to spread her wings.
It didn't have quite the emotional
Yeah, that's
appeal
true.
that some of our others
I mean,
have.
Tales old as time, it just resonates, man. There's a depth there.
There's
There's
a little more
depth.
depth, but that one was still a fun, lighthearted.
It was. But you know, if it gets to 200, I think
Then who
that's
knows, who
reasonable.
knows?
You know,
Morgan never. She rejected my kisses though, so.
Oh,
There we go.
that was on my
he wasn't shy.
Shane, I don't know if you guys
And you
see
kind of
that.
look like Eric from Little Mermaid, Polly.
Thank you, dude.
You have
Thank
some
you.
similarities to
All
Eric.
right, let's take a break from the goofiness and get back into a little bit more serious. Wow, we've been at this for 90
Holy
minutes.
moly! Okay, we've. Oh my
This is
god.
going down in history as our longest. super
Okay,
chat.
so I think we're.
But wait, when you have fun like this, and when you
It's
get to
easy to
engage,
do. It's easy to do.
Why not? Keep it going till 9.
Tim, dude,
Yeah.
you've been a valuable contributor to this show tonight. I've seen your comments, man. You've stuck in it, bro. You've stuck in it.
Thanks, Tim. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
All right.
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Great movie. Haven't seen it in years. All right, guys. Let's get. Yeah, it is a celebration. That's right, Nicolette.
It is a
So-
celebration.
Tim Martin, we're talking to you, bro. Right there. Tim Martin.
So it doesn't need to be too serious, but we can take some time, you know. So let's take some deeper questions if you guys would like to write us in some of those.
We're ready to go deep. I am on a little bit of a sugar kick.
It's true, so it might be a
So,
little bit challenging for Paul.
It might be a little challenging. I might pass the baton over to Michael
What about me?
or Morgan. I was just saying if the question was direct.
Wow!
I just felt
She
powder
just-
going to my eye.
Spit on you all.
It was like a dry spit.
Thanks, Natalie. I appreciate it.
Okay, I was
I
saying
appreciate that.
if there's a question directed at the male, I will pass it over to.
Hey, that's a good thing. There's someone, Morgan, that said, what advice could you give a middle school girl dealing with anxiety? Because that was something was very home to you. Home to you.
That is great. I will answer that question. Let me answer this super chat from Christy. Thank you.
Thank you, Christy.
She says, genuine, the chosen question. The first episode was interesting / moving, no doubt. But what are y'all's thoughts on the extra non-scriptural details?
Yeah, interesting. Morgan, any thoughts?
I think as long as it's not like taking away from the actual biblical details, it's okay for us to kind of like get an idea to help us kind of understand the scenario of where they were living, how they were living. I know that these guys have done their history research to see, how people back in that day would have been living. And so I do think that it's historically correct in the way that they're portraying, the lives that they were living. But again, I think as long as it doesn't take away from the biblical details, that it's okay.
It's interesting, Morgan and Paul, in the book of John, it says that I suppose if we were to write everything about what Jesus did, it would literally, every book, it could fill up so many different books. I don't know exactly how they worded it, but essentially, Jesus did so many different things that isn't even included in the Bible. And so I think that, as Morgan said, I think it's fair to be able to read in and to infer, as long as you're not taking out like things that are scripturally in there to try to sugarcoat things or make it more politically correct.
Yeah, because there was a whole episode dedicated to showing Jesus with the kids, and of course, it elaborated and it showed the kids like sneaking over and seeing Jesus there, like praying and kind of marveling at him, and then eventually like they went over and they were working with him, and he was like just speaking truth over them. And it was like, we don't know if that's exactly how it went down, but we did know that Jesus, like the kids were attracted to Jesus and they saw something in him that they loved and they wanted to be around him. And we know that Jesus like challenged the disciples saying the first in the kingdom of heaven are going to be like these kids. So like Morgan said, as long as it's not taken away and distorting the details we do know, we feel okay with them putting in some fillers.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Also, Emily asked, where can we watch it? Give me just a minute and I'll put the link that you guys can click on.
Yeah, let us know, you guys, if you watch it, even just episode 1. Like, just watch episode 1 and then let us know what you think of it, because it's unusual. it's unusually good. I mean,
Your Google search.
Yeah.
Yeah.
if you guys want to be more informed about what Morgan and I are going to be doing, where we're going to be, being on set,
Yeah.
guys, it's going to be a really neat opportunity.
So cool. All right, let me answer this question from Bethany. What is the best advice you would give to a middle school girl about anxiety and making new friends? Oh, the best advice? I don't know if I'm going to have the best advice right now, but I will try and give you good advice right now. When it comes to anxiety, let me just make one thing very clear. Anxiety is not from God. So we've got to rebuke all the things that are not from the Lord that are trying. Wow, I'm really stumbling right now.
It's that hot sauce.
We have to rebuke anything that is not of God, that is trying to attack our lives, that is trying to keep us from bringing glory to God. And if you're having anxiety, and like anxiety specifically keeping you from making friends, keeping you from being a light to people, from, just being your joyful self that God has called you to be, then that is just not from God. It's getting in the way of you being the best you that you can be, the best example and light to other people that you can be. So you've got to rebuke that anxiety in the Lord Jesus Christ's name, and just walk in your authority, knowing that you are a child of God. You're a daughter and heir to the throne. You have so much power and authority. You can crush the heads of the snakes that come your way. And you have to just believe that. And to be able to believe that, you have to know who your God, who your Father is. And so I just encourage you to get into the Word, to read, just get to know who God is. Because once you start getting to know who God is, you start getting to know who you are.
Mhm.
So
Biblical.
there
Biblical.
you go. There you go.
Hey, and we're for you. We know that it can be challenging, and just try to be a light there.
Mm-hmm.
As you see God for who He really is, you become more like Him.
Ooh.
So that's truth,
Scriptural.
Yep. It's true. And guys, I see a lot of you guys asking about my thing with my struggles with depression and anxiety, and just how I handled that, how I overcame it. I do have a video. We have a video on this channel titled Overcoming Depression, and then we have another one that is titled A Christian's Journey to Getting Off of Antidepressants. And then I also have a podcast where I talk about my journey with that stuff that I did season 1. Season 2 will be coming soon-ish. Soon. So yeah, stay tuned for that. My podcast name is The Morgan O Show. Woo woo woo. So yeah.
Michael, you got some sun on your face, dude. You're looking tan on your face.
I mean, I'm feeling warm.
It's glowing, dude. Yeah, that summertime glow.
Mm-hmm.
Summertime glow. Summertime glow was the time we like. You stole your honey and I stole your bike.
Brianna says, Morgan, despite the challenges that come with your platform, what do you like about it? Oh, girl, I like so much about it. I mean, it's just so cool that I have this platform to reach out to thousands, 100,000 people, and to just encourage you guys and to be a light that God has called me to be, and to connect with you all, and to have encouragement from total strangers is just amazing, and totally, I mean, I did not see my life being where it is right now, and it's really cool. So
Come here.
I mean, because of them, because of God's put it in their hearts to support you all. I mean, you all are doing this full time. I think most of your viewers know that you all are doing this full time. If not, I mean, Paul and Morgan are going at this full time, you all, and that's impressive. This is a ministry. It's not just something kind of a moonlighting thing. And I literally just say from an outside perspective, who lives with them and knows how much work they put in. I mean, Paul and Morgan are putting in hours. This is their full-time job. They're getting up in the morning, they're going out and editing and doing so much stuff. And I can just say from an outside perspective, your all's gifts, your support for Paul and Morgan. It's not like they're, I mean, believe me, they're putting that to use and they're putting their hands to the plow and working. And it is really impressive to see their dedication and their passion to ultimately what they're wanting to do is just to share God with you. And I've seen that firsthand the last year. So this is coming from someone who's, you know, giving you an unfiltered perspective.
Thank you, Michael. It means a lot, bro. That really means a lot. And you guys, Morgan, were we gonna let them in on the bonus 100,000
Yes.
video? Well, Michael was sharing that, so we have a little treat for you guys. Michael is part of it,
Yeah.
and it's fun. Tell them what it is, Morgan.
Well, guys, we are going to be dropping on Tuesday. We are going to be dropping a short film. It's about 10 minutes long.
Our first short film.
Okay, let us just like go ahead and tell you guys now. It's pretty cheesy.
So don't be like hard on it.
It's not like some professionals came out, filmed it, edited it. Like we did it ourselves with our phones because that's what we use right now to make our videos. So that's what we use to make this video. And but we do think that it has a good message, and it's a topic that is asked a lot, and
it's just
yeah.
It was fun doing it in a short film way, being able to dive into a serious topic, but in a fun storytelling kind of way. Michael, he really shines. His acting really comes through. Morgan, I mean, there's a few scenes you might cry. Maybe not.
No one's gonna cry.
I think it really exemplifies kind of the flavor of your all show. The Paul and Morgan show, when I see it, it's fun, it's lively, there's depth too, and I think you can look at the short film. A lot of it is fun. A lot of it is good humored. There's people like literally around laughing while Paul and Morgan are doing serious scenes, and so you have to kind of take it with a grain of salt. But there's depth there too. There's like good depth, and it shows. I think also Paul and Morgan, I think you'd agree with this. I think your characters, I don't want to give too much away, but I think your characters people will really resonate with in the relationships they've had, or maybe relationships they're having right now. So it's very real life applicable, I think. So
awesome. That's what we were hoping, and maybe down in the future we'll have like professional videography, and it's gonna look super polished.
Yeah, we definitely will.
Right now, this one's just more fun, but I think you're still gonna like it. We think you're gonna like it, and stay tuned to the very end of the film because the bloopers are pretty stinking funny.
they are hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah, Natalia Rodriguez says, you use your phones to make the videos? Wow, that's great. Proving that you don't need to have anything fancy or expensive to spread the word. Amen, girl. Yeah, since we've started, we have used our phones to film everything. We don't even have mics for
Okay.
sound.
We do have lights though.
Yeah, we have lights. Flip
Right,
lights.
let's not.
You got a lot of likes too.
Oh, sorry.
You're about to have a lot of
I
likes,
wasn't
about
like
thumbs
trying to
up.
like
Let's
sound
not-
like
let's
we
not-
don't even have.
Let's not self-depreciate too much here.
But it just goes to show that you don't have to like go out and buy $1,000 something camera to have a YouTube channel. A lot of people ask like, what equipment do I need to buy? What software do I need to have? We use iMovie in our phones and 4 clip lights from Walmart. So you can do it if your heart and mind is set to it.
Michael was just making a little fun of me for one scene in the film. Keep your eye out for this scene. I was really trying to get in the role. The scene was supposed to be intense and kind of emotional. I may have even splashed. Just giving you guys. Don't be broadcasting this. What?
Michael looks like Flint.
Yes.
He loves.
Sorry.
Don't be broadcasting this, but I may have splashed a little bit of Aquafina water on my face.
Aquafina, it was just sunny.
I mean, Dasani water on my face.
What, you wasted Dasani water for tears? Not tap water?
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. So I was going for the Oscar. Let me know what you guys think of that scene. You'll probably know when you see it. Michael likes to make fun of me, but
Yeah, it's a little goofy, but
No, see, Paul and Morgan, the thing about it is they're talented actors, and the thing about it was
what a method actor.
they're talented actors. They're very talented. Paul has. Let me just kind of brag on Paul a little bit. He has a really, really good knack for being able to deliver what people want. He's very intuitive when it comes to that. He researches like crazy. This is kind of some of the behind the scenes stuff you won't hear from them because they're humble people. But let me tell you, Paul Alagus is a connoisseur when it comes to studying YouTube, studying like the algorithm. Like it's not just he gets on there and starts swinging away and nothing. He's very calculated, and so I want to give you some props, bro.
Michael, dude, thank you.
Aw.
That's very means a lot.
Michael's just building us
Michael
up.
is building us up, dude.
But that's what we're supposed to do: build each other up. Let us outdo each other and showing each other honor. Is what Paul says, right?
You're right.
Outdo each other and showing each other honor.
Thanks, Mike. Morgan, we got another question. Woo, Nicolette. It's 1:44 a.m. here.
That's crazy.
I bid thee good night. Nicolette is outie.
We bid thee good night.
Morgan, do we want to just
Lego Show TV says, have you guys ever been to Campbell's Hole? That's actually where Mother lives.
he lives and I visit him and make the drive every couple months.
I think I could be a narrator with my Italian accent, But we gotta talk about the pizza, the pepperoni pizza and the fettuccine alfredo.
Always the pizza.
The Paulandmorganshow is where you want to go to get some good views,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Michael, as you guys can see, is very much the performer. When he stepped into the YouTube scene, he had no trouble taking off.
Well, I appreciate that.
And guys, can we just say real quick, if you're not subscribed to the Michael Span channel and you like
It's
staying,
just called Michael Span, not the
Just Michael Spain.
just type in YouTube Michael Span. Guys, if you want to grow in your knowledge of what's going on around you, politically, socially, all of these big relevant topics that we'd encourage you as you grow and get mature, like if you don't study it or you purposefully are like, no, I'm staying away from it, it's going to be in your face no matter what. So we would just encourage you, at least educate yourself somewhat, and his channel is a great place to get that started. Just type in Michael Span.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, guys. Yeah.
Yeah. If you want real news and not fake news.
Oh!
then hit the channel.
Wait,
Drop the mic. Drop the mic.
What channel are you saying is fake news?
Don't make me say it.
Fake news, CNN.
I want to.
I'm just quoting Donald Trump.
Fake news, CNN.
Oh man, that's true.
Get these donuts away from me.
Yeah, you have to say the truth.
But I mean, we're not gonna.
Some people in the comments are debating whether women should be pastors, and I don't know what to think. Can you please?
Are we seeing
give
these
your
comments? Are we
opinion?
seeing the same comments up there?
Aren't we?
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, what about just hopping over to Hannah Williamson's channel? I didn't
Yeah.
watch that video, but I know the other
I watched
day
it. It was good.
it was good.
Yeah, so our friend Hannah Williamson, who has a channel called Hannah Williamson, she just posted a video titled "Should Women Be Pastors?" and it was very good. So head on over there to watch it.
Cheers to
If
that.
you still have questions, you can message us.
And subscribe to, they were giving me some props subscribing to my channel. Subscribe to Hannah Williamson's channel. She is all about, exposing like the fallacies and the falsehoods in the church and really being a light and trying to really bring a revive like just understanding and truth to the church. And she's done a great job.
She has.
And she does a great job of
Yeah.
bringing the word into all of her videos. And so, yeah, go watch her channel and subscribe because she's the best.
Yeah, I mean, she's just really solid.
Yeah.
Someone just gave her props. Hannah Williams was
Let us-
amazing.
Yeah, let us know, guys. Let us know if you're subscribed to Hannah.
Yeah.
Morgan, I think we need to do 2 more questions, and then Michael and I have a few episodes.
Dude, I'm thinking
Of some
we should give them one more at the end. If we get up to 150,
Michael.
Well, what are you feeling, dude?
I think they need one more song.
I mean, these donuts are leaving me feeling.
Well,
a
if
little-
they don't want a song, we shouldn't do it. Only if they want one. Only if the viewers. We don't
maybe
want to force them.
we can just be singing as we push that X.
Yeah, we don't want to force anything on them.
Let's keep going. Let's see. One more song. No, thank you.
Oh, no, thank you. Okay.
We got a 50-50 right now.
Dang.
Oh wow, I am dealing with a lot of fear right now. Any advice on how to stay positive? Book lover. Well, first off, book lover. I'm a book lover as well. We actually did a video with Michael's brother Travis,
Gotta get a drink.
and Travis is a man that we just see living without fear. He's just taking life. He's going for it. He's trusting the Lord. Really recommend going and watching that video because we dive into the topic of overcoming your fear.
I mean, I agree. I mean, that my brother with them in that video, you all, it was an anointed video. And also, just to say something really quickly, as Morgan was talking, we don't have to deal with a lot of the junk that just pervades our minds. We allow. It says in the Bible to take every thought captive. And one of the things God gave me some revelation on back like 7-8 years ago was like, Michael, is your mind producing fruit? We oftentimes talk about like in our life,
Yeah.
you know,
Your
the
actions.
fruit of being actions, right? Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. But what is your mind producing? Because it says in the Bible, as a man thinks he is.
Right.
And so if you're constantly allowing yourself to dwell on thoughts that are not of God, that are not right, holy, and pure, you have the authority, as Morgan said, rightfully so, to begin denouncing those and taking those thoughts captive. And it takes some time. It's training. We train ourselves.
It's a good point, Michael.
You know?
Yeah, I love that. Train. Some people, they think that it's just going to happen, but there's some things that you have to just over and over again create this new pattern.
Exactly.
Train. And Paul talks about training yourself in righteousness.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, people keep asking why are some medications okay but birth control is not. They're mainly referring to one of them says why is antidepressants okay and birth control is not. Honestly, what?
We sure we want to go there?
Well, I was just gonna say honestly, guys, I think this topic is too big of a topic to talk right now in a live video. Like just right here, right now, but I think we would be happy to discuss this topic through Instagram direct message or through, covering doing a full video on this topic.
It's a relevant topic, you guys. It's a relevant topic.
And I personally feel like I would like to make a video on this topic because I have been on antidepressants and we clearly a few of our videos say that we are against birth control.
Well, we are not using birth control ourselves. We got off of it, and we share.
We are personally not.
We share our reasons why.
Ourselves.
We share our reasons why, and we would compel people that just very nonchalantly get on birth control to really examine your heart and examine your motives.
Mm-hmm.
All right, one more question.
Christy Holland, thank you for your super chat. She says, "Thanks y'all for explaining your take on my question. I just want to be intentional with what I take in. Those aspects make a lot of sense." Christy, not Kristen. Did I say Kristen? I don't know.
Amen. Thank you, Christy. Thank you for your super chat. And one last thing with the birth control, guys, I don't want to make the blanket statement and leave you guys thinking, oh my goodness, like Paul and Morgan hate birth control and don't like people that are on it. Like, no. There are exceptions, and there really are. There are exceptions, but if you want to know kind of our heart behind where we stand, you can go watch. We've made 2 videos on birth control.
Yeah.
We love you guys, and we love those of you who are figuring it out.
Yes, we do.
One more question, Morgan. Normally what we do for the very last question of the live is, guys, you got to come up with something a little different, a little zesty. It can be deep, it can be fun, it can be goofy, it can be personal.
Oh, we're so glad you found our channel.
Good night, Steve. Hey, Steven, good night. Hey, you've done a good job contributing as well, brother.
Appreciate you, Steve. Steven. Oh, and yes.
What is your go-to dance move? I can do the worm. Is that a go-to dance move?
Michael is actually a very good dancer. He's a very good dancer, and he has a yes.
People want to know what shampoo and conditioner I use, guys. Honestly, I just kind of change it up regularly. Right now, I use like Pantene shampoo and Head and Shoulders conditioner. I don't really like.
Let's see if I can tell the scent of her conditioner.
We just went to the pool.
Chlorine.
I am picking up chlorine mixed with.
Okay.
What?
And I got my hair cut this morning, so I have very haircut.
Oh.
If you guys didn't tell,
Go,
it's
Morgan.
shorter.
I mean,
got 5 inches.
Do you know people more stylish than Paul and Morgan? I mean, they just got.
Thank you, Mike. I mean, there are more stylish people, but
Well, I mean, in Central Kentucky, I mean, this is a stylish couple, y'all. I mean, you're.
No, I did get kicked out of my house for it, so
I call things like
don't
this.
see anything.
Paul. If you haven't watched the vlog when we went to Kings Island, check out his outfit.
That's a loud outfit.
He was no bones about it, like just straight up. I'm embracing this look.
I got some comments on that outfit.
Yeah, so he's got I remember in college when Paul and I went to the same college, and he'd come into the weight room, and I remember like, dude, this guy, man, he's embracing, and he's just like he's clearly, I mean, like wore some like pretty bold tank tops. Came in, I think, a few times with no shoes on.
Did I go no
I think
shoes?
with no shoes a
With
few times.
shoes?
I feel like
In
you
the
did.
gym?
I feel like you did, man. Or you got or some like different type of shoe.
I wore
I mean,
like a pair of yellow
but
indoor
you
soccer.
very noticeable. I mean,
Oh,
you
thanks,
noticed
dude.
Paul O.
I noticed me sometimes for good reasons, sometimes for not. But yeah, I mean, Morgan and I both like fashion.
Yeah.
All right. Did we come up with one more question?
One final question.
Oh, Elegant Ann. I recognize you, Elegant Ann.
Yeah.
What's Elegant Ann saying? She says, "Would you ever collab with the atheist guy and do a debate type channel?" That's a great question.
Video.
Oh, I mean, yeah, video. That is a great question.
Assuming you're talking about Mr. Atheist.
Mr. Atheist, we actually did have a back and forth. We made a video and responding to one of his kind of videos challenging us. And ultimately, I was actually really intrigued with that and like, oh, this would be really neat. But then it fairly quickly got to the point where it's like, oh, like, he's, yeah, it didn't seem like it was going to produce real good fruit to go there.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like, yeah, it kind of seemed like he was coming at it in a very, like, cool, calm, collected way. And then we started seeing some of the videos.
It got more
bits and
hostile.
Pieces of the video. Yeah, it was hostile. He was blaming death on us.
So it's just kind of like, and we feel like, yeah, I mean, could we do that with other channels that have made response videos to us? You know, who knows? Like in the future we might, but at this point we're kind of like, okay, we know the direction that we feel God leading us with our channel. We have vision, and we don't need to be like entertaining and spending a lot of time on these people that are making content that we just don't feel good about. So
yeah.
I do kind of want to see Michael, because Michael, as we've said, is very politically savvy. Oh no. He's very savvy when it comes to certain social things, very opinionated, and I would enjoy seeing him take on someone with a differing opinion. I think that would be a good debate.
Yeah, I was talking with
I
Paul.
think he would do a good job.
I was talking with Paul and Morgan about that today in one of my last videos, which isn't like a video that people love like learning about, although it's really important about public education, and I won't go into it, but I was in a conversation with someone, and it was a respectful disagreement, and I do think, you know, and again, in the Bible it talks about being prepared to give an account for your faith, and I know we're talking about here, but when you're standing for truth, and you're standing for things that like the world rejects, and especially like we battle the prince of the power of the air who's taken up a lot of territory in this country. So if you're going into like the territory of relationships, the family, like Paul and Morgan do, if you're going into the political sphere like I'm doing a lot with my channel, the enemy has like set up his camp like a dragon over gold. And so when you go into that camp, you're going to have backlash. This dragon has been sitting on this like gold that wasn't even his, but God is raising us up, raising you all up to go into those areas to be taking back what rightfully is God's, and we are stewards of his kingdom.
Oh, dude, he is feeling it again. He's in his groove, guys. Just watch him. You're witnessing fire. Yes.
Oh no.
I'm feeling fire, that's my desire. I'm a prince and she's a princess, and I call you sire.
Jonathan Long says, Michael Span, codename Political Pitbull.
Political
Whoa!
pitbull is taking back the land. Oh no, stop him. He's got his feet. He's found meat. He's found his diamond meat. Hey,
That was the weirdest.
guys.
Sorry, I got excited. I apologize.
Excited.
guys.
He's not apologizing. Hey, listen up, guys. I just really I love looking down in the comments and seeing you guys talking with each other, encouraging each other, answering some controversial questions. You guys keep doing that. That's fun. Hey, we are rolling out, but just know that the Lord is going out with you. If you feel like, you know, I'm kind of new to the faith. I'm things I'm struggling with, and you appreciate our content. Just know that God is going with you wherever you are. Find people in your life that are right there with you that can encourage you and build you up, and ultimately spend time with the Father. Seek the Lord, and He will meet you there. Seek me, and you will find me when you seek me with a pure heart, the Bible says. So go to the Lord, meet Him, and know Him even closer than a brother, because He wants that intimate walk with you. Get in the Word.
Yeah, we're not leaving yet. We're waiting till 1:20 because that'll be 2 hours. The longest
No.
live chat
We
we've
told
ever had.
we told Michael it was gonna be an hour.
We did. Sorry, Mikey.
Oh,
I knew it would be an hour. There's no way.
I mean,
The three of us, when we've been live, we've gone way over an hour.
I feel like
But
yeah.
not this long. This is definitely the longest. You guys, one last time, just so you know, our super chats, where they're going to our awesome trip that we're taking to Dallas. It's not like a vacation. We're going to be working our butts off and bringing more eyes to this incredible project, the Chosen TV series. Also, if you don't want to do a super chat, you can do a Venmo or PayPal or Cash App. We've had like all of them. And all of those will be linked below.
Yep.
And they're linked in several of our other most recent videos. So, yeah.
Also, guys, we're going to link our Instagrams below. Like we said, we can go deeper with you guys. A lot of times we can answer questions on there in the DMs. So you can hit us up on Instagram, Michael C-Span, Paul August, Morgan August. And we invite you can go deeper with us on Patreon because we're able to give our patrons closer attention when things are getting crazy and during the week when it's just hard to get to all the comments. We give special attention to our patrons. That just helps us, and we'd love for you guys to support us on there. All right, that's it. We love you guys.
Thank you all.
Thank you for
Appreciate it.
joining us.
Yes.
100K, baby!
100K.
101K.
Thank you, Lord, for your
Bless you
blessing.